tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
When I came back to school this year, I brought my bank with me, and the student checking account at First American National Bank was perfect for me. No monthly fees and no minimum balance, and I can manage my money right from the app. I can do all my banking with text messaging if I want, and I can deposit a check just by taking a photo. It's that easy at FAMB.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
My bank followed me to college.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
It's that easy at First American National Bank.
High school seniors, make your plan to join us for Fall Preview Day at Itawamba Community College. Voted the #1 community college in the state 4 years in a row, come see what all ICC has to offer you and your future from faculty members within the program of your interest. Registration is open now for October the 21st and 22nd and November the 4th and 12th. Limited spots are available and they're filling up fast, so sign up today at iccms.edu/previewdays. Itawamba Community College, the best start here.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
And welcome back to the Davis Ford pregame show as we're starting to put the brakes on the Davis Ford pregame show here. 2 minutes away from that First American National Bank opening kickoff. We may actually get it kicked off a little bit early here as Northeast is coming to the field. Brad, I know you had that Max Home coin toss, an eye on that there. Tell us how that turned out.
Yeah, Northeast won the toss. They deferred to the second half, so Itawamba will be receiving the ball, and we'll be on offense first.
And it looks like we are possibly going to get an early start to this one as both teams are on the field ready to go, just waiting for the clock to get reset here as it continues to kick down with 1.5 minutes to go. Northeast in their black and gold uniforms. They'll be kicking it left to right on your radio dial. The Indians are in their white tops, blue pants, and blue helmets. They'll be moving right to left on your radio dial. So let's get buckled in, get ready to go. Rivalry football is back. ICC and Boonville. And led me up to that dramatic moment for them to kick the ball, but they're not kicking it.
They got to reset this clock.
Clock's still going down with 1 minute.
So they're going to get every minute of their time here.
There
we go. Now we got it reset. So, guys, you can feel that just electricity in the air. Fans still making their way into the ballpark. ICC, the bands here, they've been rocking since they've got here. Student section making the drive from Fulton. It's going to be a fun night of football.
Yeah, most definitely. We got, again, I say the band over here to our left, and a lot of students rolling in here. Got a lot of fans, so good night for football.
This kickoff is going to go out of bounds, and that's a good start there for the Indians. And so ICC will have good field position to start the contest. Well, guys, we got here about 4 o'clock today to get set up. We ran into rain right about when we got to Baldwin. It rained all the way up to about 20 minutes before kickoff, so the field's going to be a little sloppy tonight.
No doubt about it, Adam, but at least it's not raining right now. We're starting the game with great field position at our own 35. We need to take advantage of this, get an early score, put some pressure on Northeast.
So the Indians come from the sideline out of the huddle. It is going to be Dylan Falk, your quarterback. In the backfield with Falk is going to be R.J. Wilson. 2 receivers near side of the field. You do have one on the far side, and that's going to be Shamar Sangren. You know he's going to draw a lot of attention tonight each time he's on the field. Faulkner's going to get the handoff. It's going to be given to Wilson. He's going to try to cut up the middle, and it's going to be a minimum gain of about 2 on the play.
Yeah, good start there for the Indians. I like seeing them, Mr. Ingram. I like seeing them running the ball. We need to establish that rushing game quick.
No doubt about it. Need to take control of the line of scrimmage. We've talked before, the offensive and defensive line of scrimmage is a key tonight. Also turnovers.
Raphael Henry running camera here for us tonight on Let'sGoICCTV.com. Lee Adams on the sideline taking photos. You can get those photos tonight or tomorrow on ICCimages.com. Will Simmons running social media as well as keeping up with Twitter, and there's a big-time run. And, guys, the Indians, we see them throw it a lot. They're coming out tonight running the football.
Yeah, it's a great push right there, Mr. Ingram, by the offensive line. Obviously, first down. That's 2 running plays. First down, Etowamba.
No doubt about it. Controlling the line of scrimmage here early in the ball game.
Wilson is still in the backfield. He's got the first 2 carries of the night. He's going to get the third. He's going to try to bounce it to the outside, uses a stiff arm, blows past another one, and down near the 40. Big-time run there for the Indians.
Yeah, Mr. Ingram, he was basically an arm away from breaking that one and running it into the end zone for a touchdown.
No, that helped our offensive line out. We made a couple of blocks, then he broke a couple of tackles, got 13 big yards.
So it's going to be another first down here for the Indians, as Jim mentioned, a gain of 13 on the play. 13:40 to go in the first quarter. Still no score. ICC with the opening possession, and it is just going to be on the ground and pound, and another big pickup there for the Indians.
Mr. Ingram, why go away from it? You are gaining this many yards every play. Why go away from it?
No doubt about it. And your offensive lineman getting the rhythm and get juiced up, going blocking for the run. Keep it going. Another positive gain of 4 yards there.
New running back in the ball game here for ICC. This appears to be number 33, Miller, coming into the contest. 2nd down and 6. Looks like the Tigers are going to try to bring some pressure off the corners. ICC is going to check to the sideline. 13 minutes to play. 10 seconds on the game clock. Showing it again, and this time Falk is going to have to hurry, but no, they're going to get him in the backfield. A little delay blitz coming in that time by the Tigers, and that was a good call there for the Tigers, as they're going to knock them back on the loss, and we'll see where they officially mark the football, and it's going to be a loss of 4. So it's going to be a 3rd down and 10 now. So a possession down coming up here for the Indians.
Good job by Carter Bonds, linebacker, who's played very well for them for a number of years from Corinth. He made a good tackle there, Brad.
Most definitely. Good call at that point for the Northeast Tigers.
And that's offside, so a free play here. It's going to try to dial up going out of bounds, though, and that will stop the clock at 12:17. And it will be a first down for the Indians. Good awareness there to realize that the player coming off the end was being a little aggressive. Caught him with the snap. It was a free play. Indians, though, weren't sending anyone downfield. They were trying to get that first down, and they do get it by way of the penalty. So the drive will stay alive here for ICC.
Yeah, good hard count right there. We get that yardage back, basically, Mr. Ingram. So now we're back at 3rd and 5.
So it'll be, 3rd down and 5. I said 1st and 10, but it is 3rd down and 5. Indians looking to the sideline after the play was called dead. The clock is stopped at 12:17. So a 3rd down and manageable situation here now for the Indians. Falk gets the snap. He's going to have to tuck and run, and just could not find anyone open there. And pressure again proving to be strong there for the Tigers.
Yeah, it was, again, kind of a semi-delayed blitz right there package. They just kind of waited till the ball snapped, and then they went, and so kind of fooled the Indians. The Indians didn't have time to get back there and find an open receiver.
You're right, Brad. 4th and 5. Hopefully we can pin them deep here. We're punting from their 38. Hopefully we can pin them deep.
This punt's being brought to you by Little Caesars in Fulton. High snap. Price climbs the ladder. Pops this one up. Angle towards the right side of the field. ICC is there. And they're going to let it run. Not sure what Jamal Brooks was kind of thinking there, guys. He tried to catch it for a second. And are they going to mark it where he touched it, or are they going to mark it where it was down?
Yeah, mark it where he touched it.
So a tough break there for the Indians, because they had that one pinned back pretty good. But now it's going to be a 1st down and 10 here for the Tigers. Well, ICC was running the football. Then the Tigers stepped up, got a little bit of pressure on the Indians when they dropped back to pass, knocked them out of that running game, I guess you say, or put them in that 3rd and long situation. And the Indians now going to have to return the favor here defensively.
Brad, we need to play a field position game here. Still a good punt. Got it down on their 13-yard line. Need to stop them here and get the ball back.
Yeah, most definitely. Again, and I think Coach Cannon said in his pregame speech there, he was talking about this not bad to kick, punt too. So, again, playing field position.
1st down and 10, 11:31 to go here in the first quarter of play. Tigers with the football, moving left to right on your radio dial.
Trips on the left side. right side,
Yep.
excuse me.
Putt is your quarterback. He's going to get the snap. Looks to the flat in a hurry. ICC missed a tackle. Now he's going to try to get around to the outside, and a big-time pickup there. It was a iffy holding call there on the edge, but they decided not to call it.
Yeah.
And so a solid pickup there.
I'm with you. You could, you couldn't, but personally, I wouldn't at that point. I mean, the receiver was doing a good job holding his block. Good no call in my opinion.
Adam, I believe they got 6 yards, 2nd and 4. They got the ball at their own 19. We're just in the first quarter. 11:08 left in the first quarter, no score.
Putt, still your quarterback in the shotgun. Looking to pass over the middle, and it is caught. And that will be good enough for another first down. Nothing fancy there, just a timing route that they were able to knock down, and that will move the chains.
Just a quick slant pattern there. When you play that soft coverage there, quick slant is going to get you the first down.
So it will be a first down here for the Tigers. Coming up on 10:40 to play now. Putt, still the quarterback. 3 receivers on far side of the field. One here down next to us, as that's Caleb Anderson. There is a running back in the backfield for the Tigers as well. High snap. There's going to be a hustle for the football here. Putt's going to try to get to it, and he does. Boy, the Indians were trying to hustle down there to it, but big-time recovery there by Carter Putt. And that one's going to be all the way back to the 15-yard line.
That's a loss of 20 yards right there.
So it's going to bring up a second down and
30, I believe.
I believe so. Whoa.
That's back to Baldwin, basically.
Yeah. They're going to call it second down and 31. So nearly got to get to the Tennessee line for the first down here for Putt and the Tigers. It's going to be a handoff up the middle, and a big chunk of it gained right back there. And so now it's going to be a third down and still long situation here. I think the Indians are going to be perfectly okay for them to just let that ball go on a run attack there. Just don't want anything deep behind them. So it's going to be a third down and 22 now. The Indians fall back in a almost prevent defense here with 3 down linemen. Pressure coming off the corner. He's hit as he throws. Ball's tipped around, but he does catch it as he inbounds when he hauls it in.
Yeah.
They say he is, and it's going to bring up a fourth down and long.
Another referee's coming in saying it's no good. They're talking about it right now, Adam.
So we'll see what they're going to say here as they're going to talk this one over, and they're going to say pass incomplete. Or are they going to say
incomplete? Fourth down, incomplete. Great coverage that time by the Indians. There was no soft coverage right there. We were lined up on a man-to-man, chest-to-chest on that. Great coverage. There was no way, of course, obviously the pressure on the quarterback helped, but there was no way he could get that ball in there, Mr. Ingram.
We should have good field position. They're punting from their own 24-yard line. Hopefully we'll get good field position here.
So it is a fourth down and 22 after the bad snap by the Tigers. Indians looking like they're going to try to bring some pressure off the corners here. Good snap back. Kick is blocked
it.
Indians are going to try to scoop this one up, and they will. And just can't find their way in the end zone. Big time play there for the Indians. That was
Preston
Jeffries coming in on the play there for the Indians. The recovery for ICC was Eric Watts. Just couldn't quite get it in the end zone, but what a big-time play there. That's going to be an early nominee for our What a Play Wednesday of next week.
Brad, Preston Jeffries does not play much at running back. He's a backup, but he's getting on special teams, makes a great play there, blocks that punt.
Yeah, I mean, when you take a chance like that, when you bring the house, which we did, you block the punt, you're in good shape, obviously. But if they get the punt away, your punt return guy is not going to have any blockers down there. So, anyway, worked out great for the Indians. That's what happens when you put pressure.
So it'll be a first and goal situation here. ICC tries to dive forward. Going to be shy of the goal lines. That was R.J. Wilson on the carry.
Going to hurry up.
ICC rushing things up here. Is going to be a give to Wilson one more time. He's in the end zone. Touchdown, Indians.
Just got great push up front still, Mr. Ingram. And just like we had in that previous series on offense, why not stick with the run, keep pushing them back?
Good job. And, special teams, we talked about field position, turnovers. That's basically a turnover, blocking a punt. Great job, our special teams. We put it in, got the early score.
Wilson gives ICC the 6-0 lead here as we're awaiting the extra point. ICC having a little bit of trouble getting the right people on the field right now, as this is going to be Shane Lasher on to attempt the extra point here. ICC with a 6-0 lead after the block punt. The kick is up and the kick is good. ICC 7, Northeast nothing. We'll take a break with 8:25 to go here in the first quarter of play. Back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
And welcome back. 8:25 to go here in the first quarter of play. ICC takes a 7-0 lead off a 1 or 2 yard touchdown run by R.J. Wilson that was set up by a block punt by Jeffries. And guys, I know we were in a break during that timeout, so the fans listening or watching at home couldn't hear it, but I don't know if we're in Boonville or Fulton right now. This ruckus crowd for ICC has taken over.
Great crowd tonight, and our team gave us something to cheer about here. Early in the first quarter, we took a 7-0 lead. Need to keep the pressure on them.
And the kickoff is going to be a deep kick, and it's going to be taken at the 1 yard line. Trying to get to the outside to the right side now, and the Indians got to get to the corner. Northeast is going to be able to cut it back up the middle, still on his feet here. And he's eventually going to be ran out of bounds.
Got a flag on the
backside. But there is a flag down.
So I believe it's coming back.
I believe it is too. You got a flag on this backside back here. That's gonna come back.
Well, there is a referee that marks him out of bounds at the 42-43 yard line. But there is a flag down, as you guys have mentioned.
2 flags.
2 flags down, so they'll have to talk this one over. So, yeah, as I said, Holiday out of bounds at the 42. He just kept running because, I'll be honest, you couldn't hear the whistle of the official. So now the referees are going to talk this one over here.
And mentioning Holiday, Adam, we in our area, tough guy right there to get down. We heard his name a lot playing for Tupelo Christian Prep.
Absolutely. Both those flags are going to be against Northeast here. Boy, you talk about just heartbreak there for the Tiger fans. One, they thought they had the kickoff return, even though he was out of bounds, but still took it all the way to the house. But then you get the penalties marked off, and it's going to be half the distance to the goal line here. So the Tigers are going to have their ears peeled back once again as they're marching this one back all the way to the 10 yard line. We're to be a 1st down and 10 situation here for Northeast.
Mr. Ingram, this is where we got to be careful, though, again, because, again, special teams is very, very important. I know that there was a flag, there was a penalty on the play right there. Again, we can't let anything like that happen and have slip-ups on special teams.
I agree with you, Brad. And, Coach Cannon talked about have a lot of emotion tonight, but have controlled emotion. We got to lead, play hard, but play clean, keep it going. Right now we got them backed up on their 10 yard line.
1st and 10, looking to throw. They're going to go out to the flat. It is complete. Lowers his head, gets the ball out across the 25 yard line. Solid pickup there as it will move the chains for another 1st down.
Adam, that's Caleb Anderson's 2nd catch tonight. That's who they've been throwing to.
He's going to be a heavy target tonight as they're going to be their first option each time they go down the field. So Carter Putt will look to the sideline. Guys, this is when I know I'm old. So you remember Michael Putt, who used to do play-by-play with Colemeyer?
Yes.
This is his son.
Did not realize that.
And so Putt will get the snap, throws the long side of the field, and nearly picked off. Oh, that's one of those right there. if you're Ralph Dunn, you love to see that one coming 2 or 3 more times, as that one just in and out of his hands, couldn't hang on there, pass incomplete.
So what you're saying is Michael Putt is not pulling for ICC tonight, Adam.
I think you're right on that one. Any other time, he's going to be a true red and blue guy, but he's going to be cheering on his son Carter. So 7:34 to go until halftime. ICC leading this one by the score of 7-0. Putt coming to the line of scrimmage. It is 2nd down and 10 here for the Tigers. ICC showing pressure off the right side. They do bring it, then they eventually fall out of it. Putt's going to be forced out of the pocket, and the Indians are there to make the play.
Mr. Ingram, that's 2 plays in a row where we brought pressure on the outside right there by the linebacker, the outside linebacker. Again, this time successful. Quarterback stepped up, Putt, to try to get away from pressure. Wasn't able to.
Good job. Like you said, Breon Jordan was there and made a big tackle.
No gain on the play, so it'll be a 3rd down and 10 situation now here from the Tigers, moving left to right on your radio dial for those that are tuned in on Super Talk Mississippi. ICC showing pressure once again off the right side. The Tigers will check and look to the sideline. Plenty of time on the play clock, just now ticking down to 10 seconds. ICC changing up what looks to be their blitz package now.
Backed off. And you got Hooper coming.
Pass is going to be complete again. And, Jim, you caught it. That's going to be the man they go to all night tonight is Anderson. It's just simply one of those stop routes, and he'll bend right back. And a good throw by by Putt, puts it right on the money.
You know, Brad, he's a big receiver, a freshman from Brandon, 6'4", 210 pounds. That's 3 he's caught tonight early in the first period.
Got him stacked up here.
And so the Tigers going to quickly get back and run this one, and the Indians gang up on that one there. And be a 2nd down and 5 after that gain of 5 on the play.
I believe Corley Hooper made the tackle there. That's a good gain. Give Northeast credit.
So the Tigers taking their time now, inside 6 minutes to play. And handoff again, and the Indians are there.
Again, Hooper in on the stop there again on the linebacker slot right there. Again, big play for the Indians. That's going to bring up 3rd down. You're about, 3rd and 2 here, Mr. Ingram?
I believe 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3. Like you said, Hooper and Cager, the linebackers, made the stop there. We're in the first period. 5:30 left in the first period. ICC 7, Northeast 0.
And so a little confusion now as they're bringing in what looks to be a new quarterback here. Is that going to be JT Moore. So a new quarterback, Moore, into the contest here for this 3rd and 2 situation.
Got an H-back.
And he's going to keep it the whole way this time, and he's going to be stacked up, and that second effort is going to get him there. And that will be a 1st and 10 situation now. That was just a strong run. Got hit the line of scrimmage, was able to surge forward and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, strong push by the offensive line right there on our D-line, and just was able to get enough, like I say, to run into the crowd there and get the 1st down.
Good drive. The Northeast had taken the ball from the 10 out to midfield now here in the first period.
Eating up a lot of clock as well as we're coming up on 4:45 to play in the first quarter. ICC leading Northeast 7-0. Putt back in at quarterback. You've got 3 receivers on the far side of the field, and Anderson here near side. That's where they want to go. He was taken away. Putt's going to have to pick up his pass. He's going to be tipped around and nearly intercepted by the Indians. Oh, my goodness. 2nd time tonight the Indians are going to look back and say, guys, we should have already had 2 picks in this contest.
No doubt about it, Adam. And he threw it to the receiver. Receiver dropped the ball. We had a chance to pick it off. Need to get off the field here, Brad. 2nd down, 2nd and 10. The ball's at midfield.
Yeah, they're putting pressure. Indians are getting good pressure back there on Putt right now, which is good. And it's he's having to scramble and make quick decisions with it.
2nd down and 10. Clock is stopped with the incomplete pass at 4:30. Putt trying to go for the hard snap count. And now they have identified who ICC was maybe blitzing with, so we'll see if ICC makes some changes here. Of course, if you're the Indians, you got to keep an eye right here on the bottom of your screen for number 12, Anderson. That's not where they go this time. And again, the Indians nearly a step away from picking that one off after it's in and out of the hands of the Tiger receiver.
Brad, possession down right here. 3rd and 10. Let's try to get the defense off the field. Ball's at midfield. 4:24 left in the first period. ICC 7, Northeast 0.
I like the pressure the Indians are bringing tonight. They're not giving the quarterback Putt much time back there to throw the ball. So when he is throwing it, obviously it's going through the hands of Northeast, and they're kind of ricocheting off.
3rd down and 10. Putt, sending a man in motion, coming to the bottom of your screen here on Let'sGoICCTV.com. Putt's going to have to sling it in a hurry.
That's interception.
And
That's
this time
interception.
the Indians do pick it off. There is a flag down, though. Or did they say it was incomplete? So we'll see what they elect to call here. Looks like this one is going to go against the Indians. That's just a tough break there, Jim. You talked about it. Getting the defense off the field. They made the stop. Just a little bit too aggressive there in the secondary.
And the ball was a little bit underthrown. The defensive back went for the ball, must have hit the receiver before the ball got there. It was a tough play.
Yeah, they're going to call it holding on the defense instead of pass interference. So the ball will be marched up 10 yards, and it will be a 1st down and 10 situation. And big-time break there for the Tigers.
Yeah, from our side of the field over here, we couldn't tell if there were any holding calls on that or not. We knew it could go either way on pass interference, but he stepped in front. But the ball was behind him.
So the Indians get a late substitution in the game here. 1st down and 10. Trying to go with a little bit of a hard count. ICC showing discipline and not jumping. 4:17 to go here in the 1st quarter. Putt gets the snap. Now he's going to throw out to the flat, and it's in and out of the hands of the receiver again. Big time break there for the Indians, as that one intended for number 3. That was Boykins, and it's one of those he just looked at his hands and said, "Why did you fail me, guys?"
Brad, he had open field, too. Luckily, he dropped the ball, had a blocker out in front. No one within basically 8 or 10 yards for ICC. We're very glad he dropped it.
Yeah, linebackers were late getting over there on the coverage there for the back coming out of the backfield.
2nd down and 10. 4:11 to go here in the 1st quarter. ICC leading Northeast 7-0. India showing a lot of pressure. This time they hand off, and the Indians are there. Nice stick that time by number 8, Jordan.
Yeah, we brought a good blitz package at that time, and the Indians were able to pick it up too here on the other side. A good call by Northeast really on that, knowing that ICC was going to bring the blitz package, and ICC was able to recover, Mr. Ingram.
Big down here, guys. 3rd and 8, possession down. They got the ball our 39-yard line. We're at 3:45 left in the 1st period. ICC 7, Northeast 0.
Once again, you got to identify where number 12 is, the receiver for Northeast. He's right here at the bottom of your screen, standing on the 40 for the Tigers. This time looking opposite field, being pressed out of the pocket. And the Indians are going to be wrap-up Putt, and he's going to be tackled after a small gain. But did you say there's a flag down?
Going to have a holding call more than likely in the backfield.
So flag is down in this situation here. I am not at the ideal situation to see anything right now.
Yeah, it's going to be declined more than likely, Adam, because you got a 4th down here.
So the Indians already indicated they do want to decline the penalty. And it will be a 4th down situation coming up here for the Tigers. You got to think it'll probably be a Little Caesars punt coming up here after a gain of 1 on the play, as that should make it a 4th down and long 7 for Northeast.
Special teams, Mr. Ingram, right here again. We've got to make a good play. It's got to be clean and crisp right here.
You're right, and need to be careful.
Well, the Indians have already blocked 1 punt tonight. They're going to see if they can get another one. They do not bring the pressure this time. The kick is going to be angled to the far side of the field. It's going to pop up and hit and roll over, and a beautiful punt there by the Tigers, as it's going to pin the Indians deep here with 3:12 to go in the 1st quarter. ICC leading this one 7-0.
Not a lot of options there, Mr. Ingram. You had to really let that one go. It was just inside that zone right there as a punt returner where you let it go. You can't field it, and you just have to take the ball where you got it. I think where we at here, we're inside the 10, aren't we?
I believe we're at the 6-yard line. You're right, Brad. It's been raining all day. We knew the ball wasn't going to go too far. Didn't have a chance to do anything with it. Let's go 94 yards right now, guys.
Well, we continuously have problems with the play clock, as I don't know if they're malfunctioning or what. The referee has had to get them to reset it and hold it each time, and now they can reset it. So be something we can keep an eye on in the future of this one. Well, this is going to be a handoff right up the middle. Little to nothing to do there for the Indians as they keep pushing this one forward. Getting a little chippy at the end of the play. Good job by the officials to come in a hurry and kind of clean things up there.
that's okay, Mr. Ingram, because they're still keying in on the run. We want them to key in on the run because what that will do is hopefully open up a pass for us.
I agree. Have the quarterback pull it out, hit a little short pass. You still want to be safe inside your own 10-yard line. Got a couple yards there. Got a little bit of room to work with. Hopefully we can get a first down, get some good field position.
Gain of 2 on the play. 2nd down and 8 now as Falk still your quarterback. It's going to be a handoff to the lone running back in the backfield, and the Tigers wrap him up after a short gain. And good tackling there by the Tigers. If he slips off that one, he's running for days.
Yeah, short gain there, wasn't it, Mr. Ingram?
I believe it was. I believe we're still third and 7. Adam, I think the ball's at the 9-yard line, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, so they actually give him no gain on the play. So give him back to the original line of scrimmage in this situation. So it's going to be either a 3rd down and 9, 3rd down and 8. I'm going to call it a 3rd down and 8 situation. So possession down here for the Indians inside 2 minutes of play here in the first quarter. Play clock down to 3 seconds. Falk gets the snap. Going to set up the screen to the outside to Sangren. Sangren makes one man miss, makes another one miss. He's going to cut back up the middle. He's going to be hit and drop, but that's what Sangren does. The kid's exciting with the football in his hands.
Yeah, I mean, the ball's got to be in his hands. We know that he's electric, but, Mr. Ingram, sometimes, of course, when you're down there and you get the ball, you can't make that call, but I would like to see him break out to the outside instead of going back to the inside.
Give him credit, though. He got us the first down, got us a little field position out to the 21-yard line.
So it will be a 1st down and 10 here for the Indians. And it's going to be a handoff to the lone back in the backfield. I believe that's going to be Brooks, and Brooks trying to fight for it, and the officials let him play for a while there, and he's finally slumped to the turf after a little pickup on the play, a pickup of 2, so to bring up a 2nd down and 8 situation here for the Indians. They lead at 7-0 with 1 minute to play in the first quarter.
Soggy field issue right there. He just lost his footing. Once he took the handoff from Dillon, he lost his footing.
This is going to be number 12, R.J. Wilson, back into the contest. He does have a rushing touchdown to his credit tonight in the contest. 40 seconds to play now as ICC comes to the line of scrimmage. Falk will get the snap. Looking to throw, stares down the receiver the whole time. And, boy, we talked about ICC missing some interceptions. Boy, the Indians caught a big-time break there as Washington actually got to the football before it got to the receiver, in and out of his hand. That should have been an interception, maybe even a pick 6.
It should have been a pick 6. We were very fortunate.
I knew he was going to throw it to the whole time because he never took his eyes off of this receiver here on this side. Sangren, I guess is who it was.
Yep. So now it'll be a 3rd down and 7 situation here for the Indians. Clock is stopped with 30 seconds. 10 seconds on the play clock. ICC surveying the defense. 2 receivers on the far side of the field.
Blitz.
And they're going to blitz over the middle. Receiver fell down. Is it going to be picked off? Yes, it is. Well, they're going for that quick hit route to the tight end. The tight end slipped down, and then it was going to be a diving interception made. I believe that was number 32, Latham the third, coming in with the interception. Both these teams have been turnover prone all season, and now the Indians are going to have their back against the walls. The ball's turned over at the 29-yard line.
And Mr. Ingram, we're all playing under the same conditions. Okay?
No doubt about it.
But again, the receiver slipped. Receiver slipped right there.
So it'll be a 1st down and 10 here for the Tigers. 22 seconds to go in the first quarter. They're going to try to see if they can find a way to possibly tie this one up before we get to halftime. Putt's going to keep it right up the middle. Good read that time by the quarterback to keep that one and stumble forward. And that's going to be a big pickup there. Might be, no, they blew the whistle. I don't know why they stopped the clock.
I don't know why they stopped it either. I think the quarter is going to run out right now, Adam.
It should. It should have already.
They're going to try to get a play off. No.
And they're not going to do it. We've played 1 quarter here in Boonville. ICC, thanks to a block punt and a 2-yard R.J. Wilson touchdown run, leads this one 7-0. We're going to take a break here from Renaissance Bank and more as ICC leading Northeast 7-0 after 1 quarter of play here on the ICC Sports Network.
Playing on tour takes years of dedication. Hours of practice, focused precision, and nerves of steel. That's how you become great at the game, but not how you should bank. That's why Allie Ewing chose Renaissance Bank. Their easy-to-use app makes banking a breeze, no matter where she is. Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
Want to make a good living? Come learn a skill at Max Home. Upholstery trainees start at $15.50 an hour. Our upholsterers average $23 an hour and can make above $28 an hour on production. We're also offering a $500 sign-on bonus to experienced upholsterers. Max Home is hiring for all positions and is willing to train quality people. Max Home makes all their custom-built products in the USA. Join the best, train with the best, be the best. Max Home, Bolton, Mississippi, and Max Home, Sulligent, Alabama.
And welcome back, as that was a handoff up the middle to start the quarter here for the Tigers, and it's going to be enough for the first down. Guys, thoughts on the first quarter? ICC leading it 7-0.
You know, we've had a great special teams play. We played even with them. We got to play good defense here. They got a 1st and 10 at our 18-yard line here, Adam.
Putt, still the quarterback. This time he's going to hand it off. No, he's going to keep it under duress. He's going to be hit. He's just going to sling this one forward, and that is going to fall incomplete. It's no receiver in the area when he threw that one downfield.
There was a receiver back there. I don't know if he slipped down.
Right. So it's going to get one of those calls like Alabama got about 5 or 6 years ago. He meant to be there. He just wasn't there. So it's no grounding on the call. So 2nd down and 10 now is the situation. Putt, still the quarterback here for the Tigers. Tries to go with the hard count. ICC doesn't jump on it. Now he's going to look to the sideline to get the play with 10 seconds on the play clock. Looking to throw, going to the right side. It's going to be a jump ball that way. And, oh, great defense that time, as that was number 2, Peyton Ray. Recognized that this receiver looked at his eye, saw he put his hand up, just put his hand right up there in front of the pass and batted that one away.
Good job of Peyton. A 3rd-year sophomore, Brad, came back again to play this year. A veteran, made a good play there.
So the clock is stopped with 14:26 to go now here in the 2nd quarter. ICC 7, Northeast nothing. 3rd down and 10. Tigers now are going to reset the offense once again. 10 seconds on the play clock when they get the play in from the sideline. Putt, the quarterback. Gets the snap. Again, going to go with the same play. Jump ball, and in and out of the hand of the receiver that time. Might have got away with a little bit of a push-off, so a big-time break there for the Indians that he dropped that one. And it's going to be 4th and 10, and you got to go for it here for the Tigers.
I think you're right, Adam. Good play by Dominique Taylor, who's right with them also. Good coverage, back-to-back play by the Indians.
Yeah, and they've been playing man-to-man coverage on those last 2 plays right there, so they were up on them. They were covering them right there, so it was not a zone. It was man-to-man.
No, excuse me. They're going to bring in the kicking team here. I was watching them kick during warm-ups, and they're a little shaky on their kicking game. Snap back's a good one. The kick is up, and the kick is no good. Wide left in that situation, and not knocking anybody, because I couldn't make a field goal if you didn't put anybody in front of me and let me kick it from the 5. But really surprised they went for it there. ICC gets the stop defensively, maintaining that 7-0 lead. They'll get the ball back. Guys, what the Indians need to do offensively to find that rhythm, that juice they had when they started the contest.
I think, Brad, come out and start running the ball again. We started that first drive, ran the ball very well, mix it up a little pass, but I'd like to see us try to do the power running like we started the first quarter.
And the offensive line has got to start getting the push, got to get that push again up front to ensure that we can establish the run again.
So it'll be a 1st down and 10, 14-14 to go until halftime. And it is going to be a handoff to the lone running back in the backfield. That's going to be Wilson. Wilson trying to fight his way forward. The officials blowing the whistle, and they're going to finally break things up there, and a solid pickup of about 2 for Wilson. So to bring up 2nd down and 8. That was just all Wilson because he got hit the line of scrimmage, was able to muscle that one forward for a gain of 2. So now it'll be a 2nd down and 8 situation. Remind you to stay tuned for the Little Caesars halftime report. We'll have both bands performing for you tonight. Why not? We'll throw both of them on there as Falk is back. He's going to get the snap, and it's going to be a handoff, and that time trying to run forward. It was Wilson once again. Solid pickup, and it's going to be a 3rd down and decision-making time here, guys. As looks like we have a player down here for the Tigers. Player down on the field. We're going to take the injury timeout and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Good to see Carter Bonds able to walk off the field on his own power. Might have just kind of got the wind knocked out of him that time. With 13:23 to go here until halftime, ICC leading it 7-0 over Northeast. And it's ICC football, 3rd down and 7 coming out of this official timeout.
You know, Brad, you got to give credit where credit's due. Northeast stuffed us pretty good the last 2 runs. 3rd and 7, we're probably going to have to throw the ball, try to get that 1st down.
Yeah, they've been keying on the run here ever since we started out this game where we were getting those good long runs with RJ.
Falk does want to throw, pump fakes. Now he's going to have to tuck it and run, and nothing doing there. And Falk, once he gets locked in on a guy, he's not going to look at it down at 2nd option, and got to have to kind of get rid of that and figure out how to see it's not there quickly, and then see if you got to check down or somewhere else to go.
You got to get rid of the football, or you got to make a move. You don't have that much time back there to make a decision. If it's not there, you got to tuck it and run.
So
go ahead, Adam.
It'll be a Little Caesars punt coming up here on this 4th and 9 after that loss of 2 situation on the play. Snap back's a little high. Nixon able to climb the ladder to go get it. Kicks this one, and it's going to hit, and it's going to roll and be down at the 50. So the Tigers will have great field position here with the 1st and 10 situation. So credit the Tigers defense. They came out, got the stop, adjusted after ICC, for lack of better words, ran the ball down their throat in the opening drive. But the Indians really haven't been able to move the football since.
You're right, and they flipped the field here. They got excellent field position at midfield. Again, they're behind 7-0 with 12:15 left in the 2nd period. Our defense will have to step up again here, Brad.
So it'll be 1st down and 10 here for the Tigers. Ball is at midfield. They're now moving right to left on your radio dial. For those that are tuned in here on Super Talk Tupelo, 101.9 FM, your home for ICC football. Putt is still your quarterback. He gets the snap. Going to throw it out to the flat. This time reeled in, and the Indians are going to hit him and knock him down after a gain of 4.
Yeah, great blocking out there out on the edge by the wide receiver to hold the block long enough for the back to get, what, Mr. Ingram, 4 or 5 yards?
He got 4 yards there, 2nd and 6.
So it'll be a 2nd down and 6. That was Boykin, who dropped a couple of passes early, made sure he was able to reel that one in and pick up the positive yardage. 2nd down and 6, 11:45 to go until halftime. ICC leading Northeast 7-0. Putt, your quarterback, 2 receivers, 3 receivers here near side. Instead, it's going to be a handoff. ICC comes up, reads it well, but then another pickup of 2. So the Tigers not getting into chucks, but are getting positive yardage.
Good blocking up front. Hobbs made a good play for the Indians. Came from his cornerback position. Stopped them for a short gain. 3rd down, 3rd and 4 here, Brad.
So as Jim mentioned, 3rd down and 4. 2 receivers on both sides of the football here for the Tigers. The ball is just across the 45-yard line. Got to get to the 40 for the 1st down. Putt checks the play. Now looks back to the sideline. Awaits the snap. ICC showing pressure up the middle. Putt is hit hard, and there's another big hit behind it. Oh, my goodness. Just two big hits right behind the other, and the Indians stop them short.
I'm surprised he was able to get that pass off, Mr. Ingram, but he did. He did a good job to get the pass away.
No doubt about it. Cager linebacker blitz made a big hit. Then Johnson made a big hit on the receiver. 4th and 1 at our 41-yard line. I think they're going for it, Adam.
We'll see what the Tigers elect to do here. I think they are. Nope. Now going to bring in the second-string quarterback. This is going to be J.T. Moore. Much bigger than Putt in this situation. Last time he had the ball, he needed 2, got 4 for the first down. But they're going to have to possibly burn a timeout here. 4 seconds on the play
clock. They're not going to get it off.
And they're going to have to take a timeout. Timeout on the field. We're going to take the timeout with them and hear a few words from our sponsors. And be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Age-related macular degeneration is the leading cause of severe vision loss in adults over the age of 50. Symptoms are gradual loss to see objects clearly. Objects appear distorted in shape. Darker empty areas appear in the center of your vision. In a comprehensive eye exam, your optometrist will perform a variety of tests to determine if you have macular degeneration. For questions or concerns, call Cagle Eye Center in Fulton at 862-EYES, providing professional comprehensive eye care to the people of Itawamba County and the surrounding areas. CagleEyeCenter.com.
And welcome back out of that timeout. It's going to be 4th and 1 with 10:18 to go here until halftime. ICC leading the Tigers 7-0, but the Tigers here going to roll the dice. They were lined up to go for it with Moore at quarterback, and that looks like it's going to be the same situation here. The Indians just got a big stop there on 3rd down to force this 4th and 1. We'll see if they can come up with a stop here again. Moore, your quarterback. He's in the shotgun. Got a running back to his right. 2 receivers on the far side, an extra blocker up front.
Watch the RPO. They didn't.
Moore's going to keep it. He's going to be hit, and he's going to be stopped. Not a first down.
I don't understand that, Mr. Ingram, on their part. I mean, it was just straightforward, knowing the Indians were expecting. That's the reason why I said watch the RPO. They could see it coming up straightforward and pull it, but he didn't.
Great job. Keaton Cager, you're getting ready to say, Adam, 2 big plays this series. Keaton Cager's about 5'11", 200 pounds, but he's all football player.
Man, he put every bit of that time and some more. Big-time stop there by Keaton Cager. You read the article in the paper, the Day's Daily Journal. There's a lot of third-year guys on this team, Cager being one of them. And I tell you what, that was a big-time play at a big-time moment in the ballgame. So it'll be a 1st down and 10 now here for the Indians after that big stop. The offense needs to see if they can be able to help out their defense and give them a little bit of time on the sideline.
We brought a tight end in, guys. We might start trying to run the football here.
Tigers showing pressure off the right side. This time they run it right up the middle to the Indians, and he's going to be able to spin that one forward in a positive pickup there, and that's what we need. We need those 4 to 5 yards of pop, as I believe that was number 36 for the Indians, and that was Kobe Pate on the carry. So it's going to be a 2nd down and 5 situation after that gain of 5.
Got to hit that hole.
Yeah, can't be hesitant in this league as he was trying to power his way forward. It's going to be a 3rd down and short situation coming up here for the Indians.
I believe it's 3rd and 1. We're bringing a power package in, try to get this 1st down here, Adam.
So they've got to get across the 50. They got to get to the 49. So it will be a 3rd down and 2. ICC bringing in that big boy package that you mentioned, Jim. 9:15 and counting here. Indians going to give to Brooks. Brooks cuts it back up the middle, slips off one tackle. There's another one to the 40. Dragging guys down the field, and a big-time run there for the Indians.
Brad, good blocking, good running, got us the 1st down. 9 minutes left in the 2nd period. ICC 7, Northeast 0. We got the ball at Northeast 38-yard line.
Yeah, when your line is blocking up front and then getting to the linebackers, that's great.
And it's going to be Brooks again. Tries to cut to the outside, and just a turf monster is going to jump up and get him there on that slippery field as he slips down right around the line of scrimmage. Guys, that was just a big boy run by Brooks. So on the previous carry, he drug a guy about 5 yards before he was finally brought down to the turf.
Well, as I say, Mr. Ingram, when you start that, it starts with the offensive line. They did a great job because when they can reach to the linebackers and start getting to that secondary, once they get past the D-line, that is great.
Loss of 1 on the play after he slipped down. Falk thinking about throwing. Now he's going to have to tuck and run. Cuts past 1. He's across the 30, and he's going to wisely take a knee And that's going to be a big-time run there by Falk. And, Brad, that's what you've been talking about. If it's not there, make up your mind in a hurry and get ready to run the football.
Yeah, when you drop back, as we've seen all year thus far, when you drop back like that, or not much of a drop back because we're going from the gun, you got to make the decision quick and then tuck and run if it's not there.
So it's actually going to be a 3rd down and 1 situation. They did not give him the first down. Not a good spot, in my opinion, for the Indians. This time it's going to be Brooks. Brooks says, don't worry about it. I'll get the first down after spinning off one man, still fighting forward. And did the ball come free? No, it did come free, but Brooks falls right back down on top of it. Big break there for the Indians. I like the extra effort, but sometimes you just got to get that first down.
Right, and get down.
Protect that football.
But good job by Brooks. Got another first down. 7.5 minutes left in the second period. We're up 7-0. ICC 7, Northeast 0. Adam 1st and 10. We got the ball at the 22-yard line of Northeast.
The Indians go to a huddle this time. Now you're seeing Falk come out as a wide receiver.
The Wildcat look.
The Wildcat look here, and it's going to be a carry right up the middle, as that's going to be, I believe, number 36, Pate, on the carry. First time we've seen that look out of the Indians this season.
Well, and you could be setting them up at some point for something when you show them that look. That play may not have been there. Got an injured player for the Indians. But, again, that could be setting them up for some play here in the future.
That was Pate who was shaking up the ball carrier. He is able to pick up 3 on the play. So it'll be a 2nd down and 7 situation now. Clock is running. 6:45 and counting to go here until halftime. ICC knocking on the door, see if they can take a 2-score lead here. ICC now breaking the huddle from the sideline. A little bit slow. 7 seconds on the play clock. ICC may have to burn a timeout here if they don't get this snap off. 2 second. Falk does get it off. This time it's going to be a handoff up the middle. Bounces off 2 guys and powers his way forward inside the 15 down to about the 13-yard line. Big time carry there for the Indians.
Love that type of running from RJ right there. Mr. Ingram, great. I mean, he hit the lineman and bounced off and got more.
No doubt about it. Good blocking, and as you mentioned, power running inside.
Gain of 6 on the play. Give again, this time the Indians right back up the middle with Brooks. Brooks powers his way forward, and that's going to be good for another first down. That first down being brought to you by Davis Ford in Fulton.
Guys, run the football. We're running the football now. We're inside their 10. Keep it running.
Keep it going. This is what we were doing the first series, Mr. Ingram.
And the Tigers need a timeout. Timeout Northeast. ICC with a 7-0 lead with 5:52 to go here until halftime. But the Indians are knocking on the door. Let's take a break and hear from Renaissance Bank and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
So when are you going to give me back for the pizza?
Oh, personal foul. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make a successful handoff when you transfer funds to friends and family with Zelle and the Renaissance mobile app. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make the right call for 24/7 roadside assistance and sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking today.
And welcome back out of the timeout there. This is going to be a 1st and goal situation. The ball is going to be on the 5-yard line. Indians lead at 7-0 over Northeast. 5:52 to go until halftime. And guys, it's been the Jamal Brooks show here on the last 3 or 4 carries. He's been getting them in chunks, and he's trying to finish this one off here for the Indians, see if they can go ahead and go up 2 scores. 1st and goal from the 5 for the Indians. This time you have Wilson in the backfield. Brooks is up front blocking for him. Wilson already has 1 rushing touchdown tonight. And then that time he just ran into the defense. And you got to cut that one to the outside, guys, on the left side, because there was a lane there all day and just Wilson didn't see it.
No, he didn't. That was a poor read on the part, sadly, by a running back at that point in time, because all he did was run up into the mix, Mr. Ingram.
No doubt about it. I still say let's keep it on the ground, see if we can power the football in here.
No gain on the play as Northeast getting some late substitutions on the ball game here. 2nd and goal. And Falk, nearly got a guy to jump off sides for the Tigers. He's able to get back. 5 seconds on the play clock now. Falk is going to give it to Brooks, and there's a touchdown. 5-yard touchdown run for Jamal Brooks, and the Indians take a 13-0 lead here with 5:01 to play until halftime.
Brad, that's power football at its best. Running behind your guards and tackles, running the football, touchdown Indians.
Yeah, most definitely, and you like to see that, and that wears their defense down even more right there by doing that power football and playing that game. Great job by the Indians' offensive line on that whole drive, as well as our running backs.
It wears them down. It tells you mentally and emotionally we're better than you, and we can run the football on you.
You hear the chop. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 14-0. ICC with the lead. 5:01 to play until halftime. We're going to take a break in here from our sponsors and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Hey Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent, Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And for my family, roll Trav!
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 5:01 to play here until halftime, as ICC leading this one 14-0, getting ready for a First American National Bank kickoff.
We have got a fired-up student section
Big
down
time.
here, Mr. Ingram and Adam. I mean, they're doing a great job rooting the Indians on.
You know, we got to comment and commend the crowd tonight, Adam. I know people are listening to us, watching us, but what a great crowd, our band, our cheerleaders, and the fans here in Boonville tonight.
So waiting this First American National Bank kickoff here off the foot of Lasher. And this one's going to be an end-over-end kick, and it's going to be taken right at the 4-yard line. Has a hole right up the middle now, cuts it back to the outside. He's going to be hit and cut upside down and cut a flip like a hole way back there, but didn't get the call. And so a big-time break there.
I mean, not a deal breaker right there, Mr. Ingram, at all by any stretch of the imagination. It's still on northeast side of the field. But, again, it's still not the coverage that you want to have on a kick return.
I agree with you. And Darian Hobbs might have saved the touchdown there, tripped them up there at the end. They've got good field position at their own 37-yard line. ICC 14, Northeast 0, 4:53 left to halftime.
That was another big return there by Kai Holiday. Sets them up with pretty good field position as the ball is going to be at the 37-yard line. First down and 10. Putt, steal your quarterback for the Tigers. Play action, looking to dial up deep. First time he's had time to throw tonight. Jump ball down the sideline, in and out of the hands of the receiver. And that was just a big-time hit there by number 2. That's Peyton Ray to clean that one up and not allow him to hold on to the football.
Did a great job because he was beat. But he timed it well when the ball got there. He made the hit, and that saved it.
Good job, our secondary. And so far tonight, and I'm not trying to jinx them, our secondary's made some big plays here in the first half.
So it'll be second down and 10 now here for the Tigers. Clock is stopped at 4:46. ICC 14, Northeast nothing here in the second quarter with 4:46 to play. Putt, steal your quarterback. ICC showing pressure. Quick pass, and it's dropped again.
Great job. Great job by the Indians. Great coverage right there. Great timing on the hit.
Yeah, Indians secondary looking sharp there once again, Mr. Jim, as you said. Back-to-back plays on this drive now, and ICC has forced them into a third down and 10.
Brad, it's 14-0 here. 4:40 left to halftime, 30-10. I think Northeast is going to try to throw the ball, try to get this first down.
Ooh, they could have called ICC with too many men on the field, but they did not snap the ball in time. Big-time break there for ICC. 4:40 to play, as Mr. Jim mentioned. Third down and 10 here for the Tigers. Awaiting the snap. Pass over the middle, bobbled around and caught. And what a hit.
That was a hit by Ray, if I'm not mistaken, on that, the safety, the free safety back there. But again, field conditions, we all had to play on the same field, but we had a little slip back there.
We did. Our defense back slipped down, the receiver was open, caught the pass. Good job of Peyton Ray to stop the movement.
Whistles on the field, and ICC wants the timeout. 4:18 to go here until halftime. We're going to take the timeout with them here. Word from Coke and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network. Indians lead it 14-0 over Northeast.
Why didn't you answer your phone?
You're not going to believe what just... You bought a Coca-Cola with 0 sugar?
Yeah. Why?
Come on, it has 0 sugar.
Yep. And it's delicious.
I don't believe it.
Just try something new. You'll love it.
This does taste great.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Verse 4:18 to play here. And it's going to be a first down and 10. The ball is going to be at the 49-yard line for the Tigers. They trail it 14-0 to the Indians of ICC. And ICC's defense has played well, but the Tigers are starting to find a little bit of mojo going on the offensive side of the football.
You're right, Adam. They're finally completing a few passes, trying to move the ball downfield. They're down 14-0. You mentioned 4:18 left to halftime.
Putt, still your quarterback here. 2 receivers near side, 2 up top. Quick out pass, once again, nearly picked off by the Indians. Anderson able to get that one, stays in bounds. And the clock will continue to roll here.
Got a flag.
And a late flag coming in on the play here. And we'll see what this is going to be all about here. As Anderson on the sideline without a helmet. So the referees are going to talk this one over.
Got to maintain composure, Mr. Ingram, when you're in a heated rivalry game like this. We hope, of course, both sides should tell their players that, but we got to maintain our composure. And we didn't.
And that one's going to go against the Indians there. And yeah, that's one thing Coach Cannon said, guys, you cannot react in a game like this because you know they're going to push, you know they're going to shove, you know you're going to get the business. They're going to poke you in places you don't want to be poked when you're in the bottom of a pile. And that was just one of those things there. ICC got caught reacting. So it's going to be 1st and 10 now here for the Tigers. The ball is going to be marched forward. You got Mabus in the bus shop checking in. Matt St. Jean of WTVA checking in as well. You can see highlights of tonight's action there on WTVA News. As the officials getting everything set here, kind of talking things over. Clock is rolling now, coming up on 4 minutes of play. 14-0 ICC with the lead. Putt, your quarterback, sees movement now, identifies who he thinks will be blitzing here for the Indians. Changes the play at the line of scrimmage with 10 seconds on the play clock. Now ICC kind of changes things up. It's going to be a handoff to the far side of the field. The Indians wrap him up, but the only problem is tackled him forward for a pretty big gain there, guys.
Yeah, Indians brought pressure from the opposite side. Northeast, good play call on that. They ran to the opposite side of the blitz.
Looks like, Adam, they got about 7 yards, 2nd to 3. They got the ball on our 23-yard line.
So the Tigers have it. They're going to stick with the same play here. ICC player slips down, and he's going to take advantage and take it to the house. 21-yard touchdown run there for the Tigers. Tough break for ICC, but is there a flag down? The officials are talking here. Well, the ICC defender just slipped on the ground, couldn't make the tackle, but there is a flag down, so hold everything. This could be big here if this goes against the Tigers. They're talking this one over. Haven't really issued anything. Looks like this one will be going against Northeast here. Boy, if it does, that's going to be big, guys. Well, they're talking back and forth. The referee's just kind of running sprints from 5 yards to 5 yards.
Holding.
And holding on the Tigers. So take the 6 points off the board and back them up. Big time break there for the Indians. I know I've said that a couple times tonight, guys, but that might be the biggest break so far.
Yeah, again, and we're going to keep playing tough as we're doing, and again, take these breaks and take these opportunities and turn them into a positive, Mr. Ingram.
No doubt about it. They gave us a break there. Still 2nd down. I believe 2nd and 2. Adam, it was from where the penalty was. They still are in good position, 2nd and 2. The ball's close to our 15-yard line, I believe.
3:26 to go until halftime. As Mr. Jim mentioned, it is 2nd down and 2. Putt the quarterback. And there's more movement on the field.
How about 2nd and 7? That sounds better.
I like the way you think there, Mr. Jim. I apologize to cutting to that random commercial there.
You know, if you coach Davis right now for Northeast, you're like, you know, I mean, you're throwing your hands in the air because those are mistakes he knows his team can't make, especially when you're down 14-0.
So now it's going to be a 2nd down and 7 situation. Clock has been at 3:26 for quite a while now. Putt staying in at quarterback for the Tigers. You got 3 receivers near side, and the one you got to worry about, he's been the #1 target all night tonight, has been Anderson on the far side of the field. It is going to be a run up the middle. The Indians snuffed that one out, and now it's going to be a 3rd down and long situation, maybe a 3rd down and 5 after that gain of 2.
Yeah, D. Lyman did a great job right there of battling off their blocks to help make the play and keep the run at a minimum.
I don't believe it's like 3rd down, 3rd and 4, and I think it's 4-down territory, guy. They missed their last field goal from this distance. I think they're going to try to go for it if we can stop them on this 4th down.
I don't doubt that a bit, Mr. Ingram. I'm with you on that.
3rd down and 4. Putt trying to go for the hard snap count. Indians move but able to get back. Now they're going to look to the sideline to change the play. 10 seconds. Putt kind of throwing his hands up in the air, couldn't see the play. Now turns around with 5 seconds on the play clock. And it's going to be a handoff to the outside. He's got one man to beat, lowers his head, but a big-time hit and collision. Good job that time by number 15 for the Indians. That's going to be Hobbs coming up and making the play.
Good job by Hobbs, but give Northeast credit. They got the 1st down. You mentioned Adam, 1st and 10 Northeast. The ball's at our 15-yard line. Clock running, 2:25 until halftime. ICC 14, Northeast 0.
Yeah, ICC needs that clock to move here as the Tigers starting to find that mojo again offensively. Putt in the pistol formation with the running back in the backfield. This time wants to throw a jump ball to the corner of the end zone. It's going to be bouncing around, and wow, the Northeast receiver just tackled the ICC defensive back after the ball was tipped in the air.
Well, that was great coverage, Mr. Ingram, right there by Etowamba in the back in the DB position, and it almost looked like that the Northeast receiver was just trying to get the ICC DB out of the way.
I agree with both y'all. If there's any flag there, it would have been offensive interference.
Remind you to stay tuned at halftime. We'll have both band performances coming your way as Putt stays in at quarterback with 2nd down and 10. Clock is stopped at 2:10 to go here. 2:10 on the clock, 2:10 on the down. Putt confusion here. 5 seconds on the play clock. Going to have to hurry. Gets it snap off with 1 second. He's going to be hitting it, hit hard.
Great job by, is that Jordan?
That's Breon Jordan.
Go back and look at that one on the Little Caesars instant replay as he just came in with some authority. Hit him low, hit him on the hip, and big time stop there for the Indians.
Yeah, it's that outside linebacker slot. Jordan's played good all season so far, so great job.
Gain of 2 on the play brings up a 3rd down and 8 situation. 1:42 and counting here. Tigers again looking towards the sideline. 12 seconds on the play clock. Putt making some changes. ICC making their adjustments defensively. Looking to throw. Plenty of time. Throws it to the left side and overthrown. And it's going to go out of bounds. And it's going to be 4th and 8 here, guys, with 1:24 to go. If you're the Tigers, Mr. Jim, I'm with you. You gotta think this is 4-down territory here.
They're sending the field goal guy in.
Okay, so they're thinking points.
Well, they are thinking points, but with what we saw, now I know that was a longer field goal the time before, but Adam, you said it too, watching him in pregame. You know, I'd be inclined right now to just go for it and not get that kicker out there.
30-yard attempt, guys. 30 yards.
Look like the Indians are going to bring tons of pressure here on this one. Waiting on this snap on 4th and 8. Kick is up, and the kick is going to be good this time. Yes, it is. And a way to finish the drive there if you're the Tigers to come away with 3 points. But if you're the Indians, you like it because you held them to only 3 in that situation. Timeout on the field. Let's take it with them. We're going to hear from Davis Ford and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network. Indians lead 14-3, 1:19 to go until halftime.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small town dealership, small town prices.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 14-3, ICC with the lead with 1:19 to go until halftime. We're getting set for this First American National Bank kickoff from the Tigers after that successful field goal attempt. And this kick is going to be taken by the Indians, or excuse me, no, they're going to call it a touchback. Again, I cannot see anything to my left as I look up, and all I see is a wall.
Yeah, it was kicked into the end zone, Adam. Indians didn't even try to field it. It was touchback. Good kickoff by Northeast to prevent any type of run back by Etowah.
All right, guys, we've got 2 timeouts, 1:19 left until halftime. You want to be safe, but if you can get a couple of good plays here, you try to move the ball down the field.
So as Jim mentioned, 1st down and 10. This first down being brought to you by Davis Ford, located on 904 West Main Street in Fulton. Give them a call for your next new or used automobile at 862-3711. Wilson's going to get the handoff up the middle, and he's trying to fight forward and able to bend forward and does pick up some positive yardage there. But the Tigers sniffed that one out pretty well. It's going to be a 2nd down, and
I'd say about 7.
So gain of 3 on the play. We're inside a minute to play now until halftime.
Right, so the tight end, looks like tight end comes out and put Brooks in an H-back.
So the Indians taking their time here, maybe happy to take this 14-3 lead into the break. Falk, I think that's what they're going to do. Falk's just staring down the play clock, waiting it to get to about 4 to 3 seconds before he snaps it. Snaps it with 3. Handoff is going to be to Wilson once again. Tries to cut across the grain, and it's stopped. And looks like they might be not going to take any timeouts here. I didn't know if Northeast might burn their final timeout to stop this one, and that's going to do it. As ICC doesn't have to snap the ball one more time, as we're down to 15 seconds now until halftime. 14-3. ICC with the lead. You don't want to go anywhere, folks. We're going to have 2 outstanding band performances coming your way, part of Little Caesars halftime report, and more here from Boonville as we'll take it to the break. ICC 14, Northeast 3. Back with more right after this.
Look at this new crazy calzone from those brainiacs at Little Caesars. It's a pepperoni pizza surrounded by a calzone crust. Little Caesars got us again.
Is it more pizza or more calzone?
I don't know. What do you think, Pizza Bot?
Pizza, calzone, both. Confused. Pizza, calzone, both. Tell my wife. Bleep bloop.
Oh, we're not Big Pizza, we're Little Caesars. The new crazy calzone for $8.49.
Pizza.
They say Diet Coke is a mom's drink. Well, you copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
Hey, honey, could you help me with this? Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
High school seniors, make your plan to join us for Fall Preview Day at Itawamba Community College. Voted the #1 community college in the state 4 years in a row, come see what all ICC has to offer you and your future from faculty members within the program of your interest. Registration is open now for October the 21st and 22nd and November the 4th and 12th. Limited spots are available and they're filling up fast, so sign up today at iccms.edu/previewdays. Itawamba Community College, the best start here.
Get a free extra most bestest pizza right now at littlecaesars.com.
Ding dong.
Order $15 or more for delivery and get a free extra most bestest pizza. Use code EXTRA PIZZA at Little Caesars.
Pizza.
Little Caesars new crazy calzone, julienne pepperoni. It's so tasty. Garlic white sauce. Here comes the bite. Here comes the...
Yummy!
Was I dreaming about the crazy calzone again?
You also said some weird things about giraffes.
We're not Big Pizza, we're Little Caesars. The new crazy calzone for $8.49.
Pizza.
Hey, Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent, Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And for my family, roll Tribe!
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 14-3 is your score here. ICC leading Northeast at the break. We're going to take you to the field and let you hear the best band of all time in the community college ranks. That is the ICC All-American Band.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Community College is proud to present to you 2021 ICC All-American Marching Band. We are thrilled to perform for you this year's program, One Giant Leap. We open our program this evening with the 1969 David Bowie Classic, Space Oddity, and the 2013 One Republic Kid, Counting Stars. And now, the ICC All-American Marching Band.
an ICC All-American Band performance being brought to you by Sam's Town Market. Sam Ferris and the rest of the crew at Sam's Town Market proudly serve some of the best meats and produce around in Northeast Mississippi, along with some of the widest variety of specialty items you can find. Stop by and visit Sam's Town Market, located at 3325 North Highway 371, right in the heart of Manatee. We'll take a break and be back with more of the Little Caesars halftime report. ICC leading Northeast 14-3 at the break.
Look at this new crazy calzone from those brainiacs at Little Caesars. It's a pepperoni pizza surrounded by a calzone crust. Little Caesars got us again.
Is it more pizza or more calzone?
I don't know. What do you think, Pizza Bot?
Pizza, calzone, both. Confused. Pizza, calzone, both. Tell my wife. Bleep bloop.
Oh, we're not Big Pizza, we're Little Caesars. The new crazy calzone for $8.49.
Pizza.
Hey, Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent, Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And for my family,
Roll Tribe!
Why settle for a checking account that just holds your money? Renaissance Rewards Extra gives you so much more. Like savings at more than 400,000 retailers, 24/7 roadside assistance, a cell phone protection plan worth up to $400, $25 in ATM fee refunds per monthly cycle, and a great interest rate when you meet 3 easy qualifications. Get extra today at rewardsextra.com. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
They used to call me Sir Sauce back in the day.
I knew he was going to claim
Sir
that.
Sauce
You
a
know
lot.
what?
You know.
Will is the sauciest
guy they know. Well, when I used to date your auntie,
sauciest, huh?
she said I was saucy.
Sonic Crave Cheeseburger. You a saucy cat, man.
If I crave something, I have to have it.
So what are you craving? Like, what do you crave?
Attention, apparently. Look at him all sitting in the middle.
I know, right? It is really awkward. You just chose to sit there.
Sonic Crave Cheeseburger.
High school seniors, make your plan to join us for Fall Preview Day at Itawamba Community College. Voted the #1 community college in the state 4 years in a row, come see what all ICC has to offer you and your future from faculty members within the program of your interest. Registration is open now for October the 21st and 22nd and November the 4th and 12th. Limited spots are available and they're filling up fast, so sign up today at iccms.edu/preview days. Itawamba Community College, the best start here.
Age-related macular degeneration is the leading cause of severe vision loss in adults over the age of 50. Symptoms are gradual loss to see objects clearly. Objects appear distorted in shape. Darker empty areas appear in the center of your vision. In a comprehensive eye exam, your optometrist will perform a variety of tests to determine if you have macular degeneration. For questions or concerns, call Cagle Eye Center in Fulton at 862-EYES, providing professional comprehensive eye care to the people of Itawamba County and the surrounding areas. Cagle Eye Center.
Look at this new crazy calzone from those brainiacs at Little Caesars. It's a pepperoni pizza surrounded by a calzone crust. Little Caesars got us again.
Is it more pizza or more calzone?
I don't know. What do you think, Pizza Bot?
Pizza, calzone, both. Confused. Pizza, calzone, both. Tell my wife. Bleep bloop.
Oh, we're not Big Pizza, we're Little Caesars. The new crazy calzone for $8.49.
Pizza.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here at halftime. ICC leading it 14-3 over Northeast. And most of the times, whenever you're on the road and you're an opposing broadcast or even radio, you don't put the home team on the radio with their band playing, but guess what? We make room for things here at ICC. If you need a spot, we'll move over for you. So we're going to do that right now and make room here for the Northeast Band, because these guys and gals put just as much hard work as ICC does into their band, so they deserve to be heard as well. So let's take you to the field now for this presentation of the Northeast Band.
a free extra most bestest pizza right now at littlecaesars.com.
Ding dong.
Order $15 or more for delivery and get a free extra most bestest pizza. Use code Extra Pizza at Little Caesars.
Pizza, pizza.
Little Caesars new crazy calzone, julienne pepperoni. It's so tasty. Garlic white sauce. Here comes the bite. Here comes the...
Yummy!
Was I dreaming about the crazy calzone again?
You also said some weird things about giraffes.
We're not Big Pizza, we're Little Caesars. The new crazy calzone for $8.49.
Pizza, pizza.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
Playing on tour takes years of dedication, hours of practice, focused precision, and nerves of steel. That's how you become great at the game, but not how you should bank. That's why Allie Ewing chose Renaissance Bank. Their easy-to-use app makes banking a breeze, no matter where she is. Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
Hey Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent, Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And for my family,
Roll Tribe!
Look at this new crazy calzone from those brainiacs at Little Caesars. It's a pepperoni pizza surrounded by a calzone crust. Little Caesars got us again.
Is it more pizza or more calzone?
I don't know. What do you think, Pizza Bot?
Pizza, calzone, both. Confused. Pizza, calzone, both. Tell my wife. Bleep bloop.
Oh, we're not Big Pizza, we're Little Caesars. The new crazy calzone for $8.49.
Pizza, pizza.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Just moments away from the start of the second half of play here. We're going to take a look at some Sonic stats from the first half. And, guys, this is going to be one interesting stat that jumps out to you right away. Passing for ICC, they're 1 of 3 for 12 yards and an interception. So only 4 attempts, one of them being caught by ICC, the other one being caught by Northeast. However, the Indians getting it done on the ground, and we haven't said that a lot this year. 27 carries for 94 yards. R.J. Wilson has ran the ball 13 times for 49 yards. He does have a touchdown. Jamal Brooks has carried the ball 5 times for 28 yards. He also has a touchdown. Kobe Pate, 3 carries for 11 yards, 4 carries for 4 yards. Bryce Nixon, he has looked impressive today. He's averaging right around 30 yards a kick, and he's had 1 down inside the 30. For Northeast, it is Carter Putt. He is 8 of 20, passing with no interceptions, 76 yards passing. And Patterson has run the ball 8 times for a total of 39 yards. Carter Putt, 3 carries, 7 yards. Banks has 2 carries, 6 yards. J.T. Moore, the backup quarterback, comes in with 2 carries and 4 yards. Receiving wise for the Indians is 1 catch for 12 yards for Shamar Sengren. For the Tigers is Caleb Anderson, 4 catches, 49 yards. Kalen Garrett, 2 catches, 20 yards. Boykins, 1 catch, 4 yards. Kai Holiday, 1 catch, 3 yards as well. So that's pretty much your Sonic stats there in the first half. Guys, before we kick things off here to start the second half, let's get your take on what the Indians need to try to do to be able to come away with the win tonight.
Let me make a few comments here, and Brad, jump in here if you can. Total yardage, each team has about 100 yards. The key in the ball game, Brad, is when we blocked that punt and got a 3 yards in for the touchdown, and then we had a good drive late in the second quarter, went up and down the field, about 50 yards running the football. Besides that, it's been an even game. That's why we're ahead 14-3.
Yeah, I mean, you called it. It was a different offense right now that Itawamba's what we've been running. You know, we're currently 4th in the NJCAA with 1,200 passing yards, a little over 1,200 passing yards, averaging that. So, not averaging that, excuse me, but over 1,200 yards. So, a little different on that take. But again, it's been effective, and Etowamba has been effective on the offensive line. We have dominated on the offensive line. We've run them up and down the field. We've controlled the clock. And a side note that I would like to say, both bands just did a fantastic job at halftime. And I'm going to tell you what, Adam, I don't know if you saw it over there, but one of them girls for Northeast had a baton that was lit on fire.
Well, you disappeared at halftime, so I thought that was you for a second. I'm going to be honest with you. But yes, it was two great halftime performances as we're just moments away from getting started here in the third quarter with this First American National Bank opening kick for the second half. And ICC is going to pop this one up, and they're going to call it fair catch, and they will take it there to start. Smart play because ICC, Kai Holiday for the ICC has not found out for how to stop Kai Holiday on these kick returns.
Yeah, I agree with that call right there, Mr. Ingram. That was a good call. Kai has had great yardage against us on the kick return all night. So, again, keep it away from him. Keep it away from these big yard plays here. Northeast is not starting out as in good field position as they had been.
You're right. They get the ball at their own 25. The most important statistic right now, guys, ICC 14, Northeast 3. We need to keep it going here in the third period.
So it'll be first down and 10 here for the Tigers. The ball is going to be at the 25-yard line. The Tigers are working left to right on your radio dial for those listening here on Super Talk, Mississippi, 101.9 FM out of Tupelo. Putt is your quarterback. He's wanting to throw. Pump fakes.
Oh.
But then there's the Indians with the sonic sack.
Awesome play right there by the Indians to start the second half. Pump fake. Indians were there. Couldn't tuck it and run it, Mr. Ingram.
Let me say this, Brad. The reason he pump faked, we jumped the pattern. So he didn't have a man open. He had to bring it down. Great job, our defense.
That sonic sack goes for a loss of 3 on the play. Real quick, couple of shout-outs I got during halftime. Buddy Wayne checking in, supporting the Indians, as well as my buddy Brad Logan. As Putt throws over the middle, is caught. Missed tackle by the Indians. Still on his feet out near the 50-yard line. That was just an impressive play there by Garrett. And we've got an Indian down on the field.
It looks like, is that Jordan?
Can't really see who that is, and he is shaken up on the field. So let's take the timeout with him and be back with more right after this.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
They trail it 14-3. Apologize for there. Didn't realize the mute button did not unmute at that time, but it is 13:55 to go here in the third quarter. Second down and 10. Handoff. Far side of the field. The Indians eat it up, and they're going to hit him in the backfield.
Great penetration right there on the outside. He never was able to turn it up. He just was, he never could turn it up and run north and south right there.
Good job, Corley Hooper. Forced it back inside. Got some help from his teammates. Stopped the play.
So a loss on the play there. Now we'll bring up a third down and 13 situation here. That's where they were at last time when they got that last big gain. So the Indians defense needs to pin their ears back here. Snap back. Pressure coming off the corners. Forcing Putt out of the pocket. There was a hold. No call. Pass forward, and it's going to be hit. And, yeah, they do throw the flag. I'm going to say if they don't throw the flag on that one, then there's no such thing as holding in the game of football. And this one will probably be coming back on the Tigers. Well, depends on where the mark is going to be.
Like you, it depends on where the mark.
It would be 4th and 4, I believe, if we do not take the penalty.
I think they're going to take it.
And they are going to take it, so they're going to back them up here. So it's going to be a 3rd down and really long.
3rd and about
23?
27.
27, so it's going to be a spot.
Oh, he's still moving. Where's he going to move it now?
He don't know.
Well, we'll see. He's keeps moving. Now 23, 4th and 23.
Their math is as good as mine.
So it will be a 3rd down
3rd and 23, I'm sorry.
23 situation here. 13-14 to play. Now the clock is rolling. Putt, your quarterback. 2 receivers on both sides of the football here for the Tigers. Going to look toward the line of scrimmage to get the play from the coaching staff. 10 seconds now on the play clock as he turns back to the line of scrimmage. But surveying the defense, ICC shows pressure, falls out of it now. Blitz up the middle, and it's caught. Still up on his feet, and not going to be enough, or is it? Depends on if this is going to be a left foot, right foot mark here. Going to be close. This is going to be, they needed 23. I think they only got 22.
Yeah, they're just short here, Adam, by a yard. It looks like. Again, hitting on that quick slant. Looks like, I say quick slant, that one was a little deeper slant, but they're hitting on those, and they're hitting those passes right now.
Yeah, ICC's got to do a much better job wrapping up on original contact and still letting them get yards after the catch. So 4th and 1 is the situation. Quarterback coming in, he's going to keep it. He's going to bully his way forward, and that's going to be enough for the 1st down and then some. Big time play there for the Tigers. So it will be a 1st down and 10 here for Northeast as the clock rolling now. ICC with a 14-3 lead here over the Tigers of Northeast, but they're marching to start the second half. Putt, your quarterback. 2 receivers staying on both sides of the football. It's been effective as Putt has just done a good job of adjusting and getting rid of the football in a hurry. See if the Indians might be able to jump one of these quick slant routes and cause some problems. Pressure coming. Putt throws it over the middle, and it's open again. Ray knocks him out of bounds, but the Indians just cannot seem to find the answer to the play calls right now of the Tigers. They're just marching down the field with ease.
Give Northeast credit. They're marching down the field, throwing the ball at us. Right now, we got to make some plays here defensively. I think it's 1st and 10 Northeast. The ball's at our 21-yard line.
14-3, ICC with the lead. Putt still the quarterback. 3 receivers this side, near side. Putt wanting a one-on-one opportunity here. Jump ball, and the Indians never turned around and looked for the football. If they turn around, that one's picked off. But instead, it turns into a reception there for number 11, Payne. And now the Tigers are knocking on the door.
It looks like the same pattern. They just ran as just a basic little fly pattern down there straight. Indians were covered there. They were there, but they just didn't turn around in time to make a play on the ball.
Adam, 1st and goal for Northeast.
New quarterback back in now here for the Tigers. He's going to try to shift it to the outside, makes one man miss, and will go to the house there. And the Tigers answer in a big way in the opening drive here of the second half, and it's now 14-9. And I'll tell you what, guys, whatever adjustments Northeast made there at halftime, they were the right ones.
Well, they were, Adam, but we have to remember where we had them pinned back here, and they had a huge 3rd down gain that they, in reality, they should not have probably gotten.
Yep. So waiting this extra point here for the Tigers. Waiting the snap. It's a good one. The kick is up, and the kick is good. Don't go anywhere, folks. We've got an exciting one going here. ICC 14, Northeast 10. We'll take a break and hear a few words from our sponsors and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small town dealership, small town prices.
And welcome back out of that break. ICC 14, Northeast scores on the opening drive of the second half to make it 10. Indians leading this one by 4. And I tell you what, Carter Putt looked pretty sharp driving them down the field that time.
Give him some credit because he did not have much success first half. As you mentioned, they made some adjustments. Good drive for Northeast.
So this First American National Bank kickoff is going to be angled to the far side. Fair catch is taken at the 5-yard line by the Indians, so they'll bring this one back out. And ICC will have it 1st and 10. So the ball will be marked at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, Adam, and to me right here, you've got to have an answer on offense. Not saying it's this critical point, but, you know, Northeast has something, Mr. Ingram, going in their way right now. They got a little momentum. They came out and scored, and they're just down 4 points.
I agree, Brad. And it doesn't have to be a touchdown, but we don't need to go 3 and out here. Our defense is tired. We don't need to put them on the field right away. We need a couple of first downs at least.
Falk is back out at quarterback for the Indians. You've got Wilson in the backfield with him now, falling back in that pistol formation. Brooks is the H-back. It is going to be a give to Wilson. Tries to cut it up the middle, and a solid pickup of 5, maybe 6 there on first down.
Yeah, great job back to the run game, which is what we're doing. We still got some of our offensive linemen that are penetrating in through the linebackers to make the blocks. Great play.
Gain of 6 on the play, 2nd down and 4. Indians have eclipsed the 100-yard rushing mark as a team on that carry. I don't know if we've done that all season, guys.
I don't believe we have, Adam.
Falk checking the line of scrimmage. We'll get the snap, and it's going to be a handoff again, this time to the running back in the backfield. That's going to be Wilson, and that's going to be good for a first down.
Good blocking up front. You know, Brad, we talked about possession here is key. Let's get a couple first downs. Yeah, I'd love to get a touchdown here, but we need to stay on the field, give our defense some rest.
What a horrible spot. They're going to call it 3rd and 1.
What? I thought that was first down.
That was easily a first down. And so now it's going to be Wilson, and they're going to have to fight this one forward. And, boy, the bad spot now is coming back to haunt the Indians in this situation. He got the ball across the 35-yard line. They spot it back at the 34, and then just a busted play there, and the Tigers get in the backfield. Man, and it's going to be a loss, or no, back to the what they say is the original line of scrimmage. And so it's going to be a punting situation here for the Indians. That was just tough, guys.
We all make mistakes, but I disagree with the way they placed the ball in.
So will be a Little Caesars punting situation here for the Indians. High snap. He was able to climb the ladder to go get it and gets off a booming kick. He's going to drive the man back on the field, and the Indians get it. Fumble! ICC recovers it, as that's going to be number 35, Josh Pack. Right spot, right time, sneaks in from behind, licks that one up, and the Indians have the football.
Mr. Ingram, that may be the spark we needed right there, because we knew we were giving the ball right back to them, after a 3 and out basically situation here. This may be the spark we needed.
Great punt, and that just proves you run down the field full speed. Yeah, he's calling the fair catch. And 9 out of 10 times, he's not going to fumble, but he fumbled it. Josh Pack makes a great play for the Indians.
So ICC will have it once again. 1st down and 10. Falk is your quarterback. Wilson's right there behind him. Play action. Falk's going to throw this one out. It's going to be caught by Sangren, and Sangren's going to run it out of bounds. And a nice pickup there by Sangren, and only the 2nd completion of the night for the Indians.
Got a flag.
So hold everything here as there's flags down.
It's going to be a dead ball, isn't it?
I believe so, because the play was called dead. They're going to mark it out to the 15-yard line, so that should be a gain of 12, actually 13. But depending on this call here.
There we go. Going to get more out of it.
So it'll be half the distance to the goal there for the Indians after that solid pickup of 14 on the field.
1st and goal, Adam, all the way down. Looks like, what do you say, about the 6-yard line?
Looks like it's going to be on the 7 is where the Indians will have it there. So it will be first and goal either way here for ICC. Trying to answer the drive that the Tigers started the second half with a touchdown. Indians trying to do the same here. Falk is the quarterback. Wilson to his left. Now he's going to check back to the sideline here for the Indians. You've got Jamal Brooks, the up back. He's to the right. Falk's going to get it. Now he's going to try to throw it back, corner end zone, and no. Just out of reach that time, and a good idea, just couldn't quite get that back foot in as he tried to drag a toe in the back of the end zone, and now it's going to be second and goal. Trying to loosen that defense up a little bit.
Definitely are. Now we just brought a tight end in and a power package. Might try to see if we can run the football down here.
Number 44 coming into the contest, Quinn Bennett. An Itawamba HS product. Brooks is in the backfield in the pistol formation. And it's going to be given to Brooks. Brooks lowers his head. He's fighting forward and gets it, down to the 5-yard line. Well, from my vantage point, I'm having to watch on the screen versus being able to see the actual field of play. I thought that was the goal line. So instead, now it's going to be a third and goal situation. Right. Ball at the 5.
Bringing out the tank package here, you got Corley Hooper going out.
So it's going to be a third down and goal to go. Ball is going to be on this side of the 5-yard line. As you mentioned, big boy package here from the Indians. Hooper is going to get the snap. He bobbles it around. He's going to have to try to get to the outside. Stiff arms. He's going to be hit and drug out of bounds. Just wasn't ready for the snap that time. And a tough break there for the Indians.
Yeah, had he caught that snap clean, again, looks like the Indians are going to go for it. Looks like.
They're going to send the kicker on in this situation.
Okay, yeah. I see him now. Never mind. But had Hooper caught that, he had some green out there in front of him on the left side.
So this will send number 83, Shane Lasher, on for this field goal attempt.
22 yards.
Yeah. 22-yard attempt here for Lasher. Trying to make it a 7-point lead here. Lasher awaiting the snap. It's a good one. Kick is up, and the kick is good. ICC answers not with a touchdown, but with an extra point. And it's now 17-10 ICC. We're going to take a break and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Playing on tour takes years of dedication, hours of practice, focused precision, and nerves of steel. That's how you become great at the game, but not how you should bank. That's why Allie Ewing chose Renaissance Bank. Their easy-to-use app makes banking a breeze, no matter where she is. Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
And the chop getting fired up here in Boonville. ICC leads it 17-10 with 7:14 to go here in the third quarter of play. Adam Gore, Jim Ingram, Brad Boggs here in the ICC Alumni Affairs and Foundation broadcast booth. Raphael Henry running camera tonight for Let'sGoICCTV.com. So waiting this First American National Bank kick. And it's going to be popped up and another fair catch called for here. And caught it over his shoulder that time. And so it'll be a first down and 10 situation here for Northeast. 17-10, both teams score on their opening possession of the second half. The Tigers go down and score 7. The Indians answer with 3 on the other end. So it'll be a first down and 10 situation here for the Tigers. So they're going to come out of the huddle to the sideline. The ball is going to be on the 25-yard line. 7:14 to go here in the third quarter. ICC leading this one by a touchdown. Putt, who is warming up at quarterback, getting hot here in the second half. And is going to hand it off in the backfield. The Indians wrap him up, and Hooper finishing him off in the backfield.
Swarming defense right there that was just, they were all over that ball right there, Mr. Ingram. No way that he was going to break free from that.
Brad, you mentioned Corley Hooper was there, but the defensive line got penetration. They all helped out on that tackle. Great job by the defense.
So a loss of one. Man, goodness. They give him a loss of 1 on the play. That's a very friendly spot we could have used in our previous spot when they called us short.
I agree with you, Adam.
So 2nd down and 11. Putt at quarterback is going to drop back to pass. Time to throw over the middle. And it's caught again. Well, that time when the Indians went diving thinking the pass was going to be overthrown, but instead it was reeled in by Anderson. He continues to have an outstanding night tonight for the Tigers.
Anderson's he's got 5 catches now, around 75 yards, leading their team.
That was just a great throw and catch right there.
And it's nothing fancy. They're just finding that hole in the zone. And the Tigers are able to move the ball. 1st down and 10 now here for Northeast. Putt the quarterback. They want to hand it off in the backfield this time. Wide open up the middle. And that might have been a touchdown-saving tackle coming up there. And the Tigers kicking into gear here offensively, much like that opening drive we saw to start the half. They're picking it up in chunks now, as that was a carry by number 23. That's going to be Banks. We hear the ICC All-American Band trying to get fired up here with us. A give is going to be to Banks one more time. He's going to be hit, stopped at the line of scrimmage, as that's going to be more on the play. Well, I say hit at the line of scrimmage. They may mark him forward 2 yards like they did in the previous play, but they are going to mark it back at the line of scrimmage where it'll be 2nd down and 10.
Good job, Moore. 2nd and 10. You mentioned Adam. 17-10. Indians up on Northeast. 5:30 left in the 3rd period.
Putt, your quarterback now surveying the defense. Looks to the sideline here to get the play from the coaches of Northeast. 17-10. ICC with the lead here in the 3rd quarter. 5:17 and counting. Tigers in black, ICC in white. But plenty of time to throw. Good protection up front for him this time. Now gets flushed out of the pocket. Dials up, goes deep, and the Indians just break down coverage, as that was a touchdown pass to Boykin, and he was wide open. Guys, that's just a miscommunication or something in that secondary.
No doubt about it, and we got to give Putt credit this half. You know, he struggled first half. We played good defense. He's found his receivers here in the 3rd period and an extra point away from being tied up.
So 5:02 to go here. Momentum wearing black and gold in this one, as we're awaiting the extra point here. A chance to tie it up for the Tigers. Waiting the snap. It's a good one. The kick is up, and the kick is good. Brand new ball game. 17-17, ICC and Northeast. Let's take a break and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
When I came back to school this year, I brought my bank with me. And the student checking account at First American National Bank was perfect for me. No monthly fees and no minimum balance. And I can manage my money right from the app. I can do all my banking with text messaging if I want. And I can deposit a check just by taking a photo. It's that easy at FAMB.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
My bank followed me to college.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
It's that easy at First American National Bank.
And welcome back out of that timeout. 17-17 is the score. The Tigers back-to-back touchdowns on their first 2 possessions of the second half. They have grabbed Lady Momentum, and they are dancing the night away with her right now, guys.
Give them credit, Adam. Quarterback Carter Putt is really having a good 3rd period, and we might have blown the coverage on that last pass. We got to recover here. It's tied up 17 apiece. 5 minutes left in the 3rd period.
Fair catch taken again on that kickoff that was angled towards the sideline, and the ICC will have it now. 1st down and 10 from the 25. When we go back and look at it, after we thought what was a questionable spot, moved the ball back a yard, took away a 1st down from the Indians, eventually turned into a punt. Northeast took advantage. Here we are, 17-17.
No doubt about it. We got us the ball game here. We need to get the momentum back here, Brad. Maybe we start running the ball again. We've been very good running the ball tonight.
Yeah, I mean, we got to get back to controlling the ball, controlling the line of scrimmage here, and get back to our game and where we were. And so, again, hopefully we'll get the running game going again.
So Falk will be your quarterback. Looks like that's going to be Brooks in the backfield with him. 2 receivers on both sides of the football here for the Indians. Falk wanting to pass. Pressure coming. Slings this one forward. Brooks bounces off a guy and still fights forward. And simple fact that the Indians turned that into something positive was very impressive.
Good job by Brooks. Positive yardage, guys. Got a gain of 5. 2nd and 5. We got the ball on our own 30-yard line. 17 apiece. 14:40 left in the 3rd period.
As you mentioned, Jim, it is Second down and 5. This time it's going to be a handoff to Brooks, and Brooks just bullies his way forward. Should be a 3rd down and 1, maybe 2 situation coming up here for the Indians.
Yeah, good offensive play call then. They had a blitz coming from the outside, so Etowama made a good play call there and handed it off. Got positive yardage out of it.
Brad, I think it's power football here. 3rd and 1. We need to get this 1st down.
3rd down and 1. Wilson comes in at running back. Falk is still your quarterback. Wilson's going to get the carry. He's going to bounce it to the outside, and that's going to be close. You got to run the football. When you know you need 1 yard, get upfield. And Wilson that time just kind of danced around the backfield before he finally bounced it outside and did just get the 1st down by the nose of the football.
I'm with you, Adam. On those plays right there, you don't have time to dance. It is time. When you get the handoff, you go north and south as quickly as you possibly can, and north is the best way, obviously.
So it's going to be a 1st down and 10. Not by much, though, as the Indians keep the drive alive here. 2 receivers on the far side of the field. This is going to be Wilson. He gets a handoff this time. Busts through the hole and moves forward, and that's going to be a gain of 8 on the play.
Great drive right there. Again, hopefully we're getting back, Mr. Ingram, to where we're wearing down that D-line.
I agree. We're getting in the rhythm. 2nd and 2. We got the ball at the own 43-yard line.
So the Indians with it now. 17-17 is the score. Falk needing to throw. It's looking downfield, and it's just going to be out of bounds. And the Indians try to see if they can catch the Tigers napping that time. They were not, and it's going to be a 3rd down and 2.
I don't disagree with the play call. It was 2nd and 2 on that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. Catch them napping like you say, Adam. I like it. Go downfield. Just kind of an underthrown pass, and there again, the slick situation out there on the field. Sandgren, I think it was Sandgren out there, he slipped down.
Yeah, with a guy like Sandgren over there, you know, he can go up and make you a play if you need one. And ICC's having a little bit of trouble here getting the right personnel on the field. So 3rd down and 2, 10 seconds on the play clock. 3:02 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Indy is still shifting around. Falk, your quarterback. Give is going to be to Brooks. Brooks slips and falls down when he tried to make the cut back. And it's going to be 4th down. And 4th and 2 in this situation. No gain on the play. No, actually a loss of 1, so it'll be a 4th and 3. Brooks trying to make that cut on a slick field. Just feet went out from underneath him. And a tough break there for the Indians as Nixon will be on to attempt this Little Caesars punt. Last time he was on the field, the snap was high, so hopefully you get a better snap this time. And we've got whistles blowing. Still blowing. And boy, if this is on the Tigers, this could be big here. And they're going to call a false start, though, on the Indians. This is going to back them up even more. Guys, right now, when it's raining, it's pouring. It is pouring on the Indians. So back up ICC, and it's going to be a 4th down and 8 situation now here for the Indians. Still a punting situation for Nixon. Need a good kick here from Nixon. So waiting this Little Caesars punt off the foot of Nixon.
That false start again.
Oh, my goodness. Another false start here on the Indians. And they're backing up the wrong way. They're actually talking this one over here. Are we going to catch a break? No, we're not. And now we've got another flag come in, and this is a player from Northeast jawing at an ICC player. And now a second flag coming in. Boy, I tell you what, guys, this could swing everything.
Hey, get Greg Davis off the field.
Greg Davis, Coach Davis is on the field now.
And so now the Northeast coach is on the field, as you hear him saying there. And he's coming out to talk to his player. His player is
taking the helmet off.
Took his helmet off in this situation, and he's now trying to get Coach Davis to leave him alone as Davis is walking him off the field here. This could result in a 1st down for the Indians, and I think that's going to do it for number 9, Hughes.
That's his 2nd personal foul, I believe.
He might have got 2 just then.
He's headed to the locker room.
This could be 30 yards of penalties.
That was number
this
2.
could be 2 15-yard penalties.
So this could be a big situation here. It could be a big swing of the ball game. So you want to mark this point of the ball game down, ladies and gentlemen. There's 2:18 left on the field. Hughes has been ejected from the game. It is a 4th and 13, so if he did get one unsportsmanlike penalty, it's a 15-yard penalty. That'll be a first down, but there was 2 flags thrown in this situation. And it's going to be first down for the Indians. So big time break there for the Indians.
You going to do another one?
They're going to do another one.
It's going to be 30 yards, guys. 30-yard penalty, I think.
They've set it down after the 15 was marked off. And see if they're going to tack on 15 more.
I could be wrong, guys.
Well, they can't really hear what the official is saying because they're playing music over the PA right now. But it does result in a first down for the Indians. If you're the Indians, though, you have to take advantage of this situation.
Yeah, you've been given a gift right here. And, of course, not what Northeast wanted to see on their sideline. Again, Etowamba was able to maintain their composure in a heated situation right there. They're still discussing. I guess they're talking to Coach Davis over there. They're talking to, and I don't know if they're.
We're trying to see what they might be talking about, but they are talking to Coach Davis on the far side of the field. And maybe explaining to him the situation here. Now, the question is, there was a late flag that came in, and then a flag that came in about 6-7 seconds later after that. So I'm with you, Jim. There might be more than one unsportsmanlike penalty here as the officials still kind of scrambling around and talking things over here.
They're going to run it.
I know if they're going to say just one. So that's going to be the situation. And so now it'll be 1st and 10 here for the Indians. Gut check time for the Indians. You get a new life here after what was a 4th down and 13 situation. R.J. Wilson trying to bounce it to the outside and nothing doing there. The Tigers defense is just dialed in on the Indians when they try to run the football.
17 apiece. 2 minutes left in the third period. 2nd and 10 for the Indians. Got the ball at their own 47-yard line.
And so it is 2nd down and 10. Coming up on 1:50 to play here in the third quarter. 17-17. ICC and Northeast tied up here in an instant classic battle. Falk gets the snap. Pressure coming off the backside. Throws over the middle. It's caught. And he is tattooed and pays for that one. But a good pass over the middle as Wilson reels that one in.
Yeah, got rid of it right at the right time. They had pressure coming from the outside, Mr. Ingram. Good throw and catch right there by Falk to get it out of his hands in time.
You're right, Brad. Big play here, 3rd and 5 for the Indians. They got the ball 3rd and 5, 1:20 left in the third period. We're all tied 17 apiece.
So 3rd down and 5, as you mentioned, is the situation here. Coming up on 1 minute to play here in the third quarter. Tigers shifting around their secondary. ICC gets the snap. Falk looking to throw over the middle. And in and out of the hands that time of J.J. Daniels. He had 2 options. He had Daniels. I think he was looking back to Wilson. I think Daniels expected the ball to go there, but the Indians could not reel that one in. And so it will be another punting situation coming up here. So the Indians could not cash in on that opportunity, guys.
Yeah, Wilson was open in the middle of the field. Same basically pattern that he ran the last time where he caught the ball down there and we got the positive yardage out of it. So Wilson was open. Again, the slant was open too. So 2 open.
So we're going to await this Little Caesars punt here. Nixon will step into it, and he's ran into. I want to say he was blocked into it is what the referee's going to say. Wasn't going to be not going to give him the running into the kicker. They're going to say he was pushed into the kicker. And so the ball is going to be down, and it will be a 1st and 10 situation here for the Tigers.
Well, that was a great punt right there by Nixon, though, to get that off and get it downfield where he did.
So that one is going to be down at the 13-yard line, where it'll be 1st down and 10 50 seconds to play here in the third quarter. 17-17 is your score. Tigers with the football. And I tell you what, guys, the Tigers' offenses look sharp here in this third quarter. So the Indians' defense needs to find a way to come up with a stop. 1st and 10. Putt, still your quarterback. He's going to drop back to throw. He's going to load up, go downfield, jump ball, and batted away there by the Indians. And that was number 23 that time. C.J. Johnson just getting lucky there, guys, as he didn't really ever see the football, just got a hand in the way of it, and it fell incomplete in a big-time break there for the Indians.
No doubt about it. Putt has looked well throwing the ball today, and Johnson finally knocked it down here in the third period, knocked it down.
Don't blame them going big for that, as ICC has not been able to stop the long ball here in the second half. This time now they're going to mix things up. ICC showing pressure off the left side. Now backs out of it. 2nd down and 10 here for the Tigers. Putt gets it, quick out. Trying to run that bubble screen to the far side of the field. The Indians are there. They wrap it up and make the play. I believe that was Johnson again making the stop there for the Indians.
Yeah, did a great job of fighting off the block right there to make the play right there, Mr. Ingram.
Brad, this is a big play here. 3rd down, 3rd, and I believe, Adam, about 3rd and 8. We got 20 seconds left in the third period. We're all tied apiece, 17 up.
Be really surprised here if the Tigers snap this ball before, but instead the Indians are going to take a timeout. So timeout on the field here with 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Let's take a quick timeout. We'll be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Want to make a good living? Come learn a skill at Max Home. Upholstery trainees start at $15.50 an hour. Our upholsterers average $23 an hour and can make above $28 an hour on production. We're also offering a $500 sign-on bonus to experienced upholsterers. Max Home is hiring for all positions and is willing to train quality people. Max Home makes all their custom-built products in the USA. Join the best, train with the best, be the best. Max Home, Bolton, Mississippi, and Max Home, Sulligent, Alabama.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, out of the timeout. 13 seconds to go here in the third quarter. It's 3rd down and 10. ICC and Northeast tied at 17. Putt, your quarterback, going for the hard snap count. ICC did not bite on it. 17-17 is your score. Putt drops back, pressure, avoids it, throws it out, and is caught. And I don't believe that's going to be enough for the first down, as it's going to end the third quarter of play. We'll take the timeout and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
So when are you going to give me back for the pizza?
Oh, personal foul. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make a successful handoff when you transfer funds to friends and family with Zelle and the Renaissance mobile app. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make the right call for 24/7 roadside assistance and sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking today.
Well, hold everything, folks. We didn't think it was enough for a first down, but now the officials are going to bring out the chains here. And they're going to stretch this one out, so we will interrupt your... I don't think this is the first down, guys. That's a lot of slack in the chain there. And it's not going to be. It's going to be 4th and inches when we come back in the fourth quarter. 17-17 is your score. The Chop taking over Boonville. Back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
And welcome back as they're moving the chain from one side of the field to the other. It is going to be 4th and inches in this situation. They are lined up to punt, so if you're ICC, you got to watch everything. You don't want to go for the hard snap count. You got to see who's up in this situation. It is number 24 for the Tigers. That's Butler. He is a running back, as he's one of the up men. They do have 3 now, dropping back in more of a traditional form of the punt. So we're waiting this Little Caesars punt here as we get set to start the 4th quarter of play.
Now you got to watch the ball right here. If you're ICC, you can't move. You got to watch the ball. Can't be offsides, as well as you got to be watching for the fake potentially.
We've seen one snap over the head of the punter tonight. Can we see another one? So they're just waiting. Now the snap, it is a good one. And gets shanked to the far side. And it's going to take a back up and roll as it hits to the 50 and comes back inside near the 45. Let's call it the 46, 47-yard line is where the Indians will have it now. 1st and 10 here to start the 4th quarter of play. So not a good kick. He kind of slipped when he put his plant foot on the ground. And so now it's going to be a 1st down and 10 here for the Indians. 17-17 is the score. 4th quarter, 14:52 left to play. ICC will have the football. 1st and 10. The only thing the Indians have been able to manage here in the second half has been a field goal. That was in the 3rd quarter. The Tigers had 2 touchdowns in the 3rd quarter, and that's where we're at right now with that Sonic scoring update. 17-17. Falk is your quarterback. 3 receivers here near side. Falk pump fakes, and he needs to have to get up and down the field, and he's going to lower his head and tuck it under. Folks, I am going to apologize if you hear some language in the ball game right now. We've got one of the coaches up here with us. Northeast wouldn't make enough room across for us on the way for our coaches to get in the traditional coaching box. So we do apologize for that.
Falk still got a good game. That's a gain of 5, 2nd down and 5. Just started the 4th quarter. We're all tied up, 17 apiece. 14-20 clock's running. We got the ball at their 42-yard line.
So Falk's going to get it again, dropping back to pass. Thought about going over the middle, and then nothing doing there. The ball came free, and he stripped the football. That's Tiger football. He's going to try to say he was down, but he was not. Yep, Northeast football. That's just, you got to protect the football. You got to throw the football. In that situation, he had a guy wide open over the middle, just would not throw it to him, and the Tigers force another turnover for the Indians, and that's a big break there for the Tigers.
Mr. Ingram, I don't know, and I could be wrong on this, but Falk has looked a little gun-shy to me tonight on throwing, and I know he's dealt with some interceptions over the last 2 games. He doesn't look like the same person dropping back and throwing to me.
So 1st down and 10 now here for the Tigers. 14:08 to play in the 4th quarter. Putt, still your quarterback. He's looked sharp here in the second half, and he's been able to toss the ball around the yard pretty effectively. This time they're going to keep it on the ground. The Indians wrap them up, but a positive pickup on the play there by Patterson.
And our statistician, Will Simmons, told me that Putt had 150 yards passing in the 3rd quarter.
And that's more offense than it had the entire first half.
So 2nd down and 7 now after that gain of 3. 2 receivers on both sides of the football here for Northeast. Putt awaiting the snap. Gets it. He's got time to throw. Over the middle is caught. And the ball, nope, that's the helmet that came free that time. And Northeast fans, rightfully so, wanting the face mask in that situation, but somehow the flag did not get thrown. So a big-time pickup there, move the chains again. And the Indians have got a player down here on the field. Timeout is going to be taken for the injury on the field. let's take the timeout with them. We'll be back with more right after this here on the ICC Sports Network.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
Why settle for a checking account that just holds your money? Renaissance Rewards Extra gives you so much more. Like savings at more than 400,000 retailers, 24/7 roadside assistance, a cell phone protection plan worth up to $400, $25 in ATM fee refunds per monthly cycle, and a great interest rate when you meet 3 easy qualifications. Get extra today at rewardsextra.com. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Out of the timeout is number 40 for ICC. That is Reggie Wilburn, who was shaken up on the play. There's 13-16 to play in the contest. 17-17 is your score. But the Tigers, guys, they get the turnover, and they're working offensively. So the Indians defense needs to either A, find a turnover, B, find a stop, something positive on the defensive side of the football for the Indians.
We need it right now, Adam. Let's be honest. Northeast has controlled the second half so far.
So Putt, still at quarterback, has been effective, as we said, threw for over 150 yards in the third quarter. He's added to that total here impressively so far in the fourth. Inside 13 minutes of play. Now Putt wants to throw. Pump fakes. Got a man open, and Peyton Ray is able to come up and deflect that one out of bounds. Nice adjustment there by Ray. But once again, guys, they're getting whatever secondary coverage we got going right now. They're able to find those open spots against our defense. And if Peyton Ray doesn't make that play, it might have been 6.
Brad, that was a great play by Peyton Ray because we blitzed and didn't get there. So he was back there by himself and knocked the ball away.
Well, that's what happened when you blitz. Somebody's got to pick him up. Peyton Ray's man was able to float over there, and he was the man who made that play. And so that's what the safeties do in this type of defense when you send a man on the blitz.
So second down and 10 now. 12:52 to go here in the fourth quarter. 17-17 is the score. Handoff is going to be off to the right side. The Indians stack it up. Minimum gain, so it's going to bring up a third down and long situation here for the Tigers.
Adam, I believe it's about 3rd and 7. We're 4 down territory. We're in the fourth quarter. We're tied up 17 apiece. Northeast has got the ball at our 34-yard line. It's 4 down territory if we can hold them here.
So third down, they're going to officially call it 8 now. Inside 12.5 to play. Putt surveying the defense now like normal. Will look to the sideline to get the play. 17-17, ICC Northeast tied up in this one. Play clock down to 8 seconds. They get the snap off. Putt, plenty of time to throw. Throws across the field and broken up there by Hooper. And guys, what a big time play there by Corley Hooper.
Yeah, Hooper, the linebacker, inside linebacker, was making a coverage on the slot receiver, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it was one of those that he might have been mismatched in that situation, but found a way to dig deep, found a way to make the play for the Indians. And we'll see what the Tigers elect to do in this situation.
Well, that was more of a zone coverage type situation where Corley was basically covering his zone. Great job right there. You got a fourth down, and it looks like the Tigers are going to punt.
I'm a little surprised. Ball's on our 34. I guess they want to pin us down inside the 10 if possible.
I'm going to say I like the call. The Indians' offense does not look sharp here in the second half, so pin them deep and see if you can't flip position even more in your possession and your side of things. The kick is angled towards the side. It's going to hit and roll back. We'll see where they officially mark this one as it goes out of bounds. And so the Indians, guys, plain and simple, gut check time here. Man up. Go find a way to win this ball game.
I agree, Adam, and I'd like to see us power run right here. We're on our about on 12 or 13-yard line, Brad. Don't need to take any chances throwing the ball. Let's see if we can run the football on it.
So it'll be first down and 10 here for the Indians. 11:58 to play. Still a lot of time in this one. 17-17 is the score. So the Indians taking their time coming from the sideline. 15 seconds. on the play clock, and now they are going to keep it on the ground, but the Tigers are there. Wilson again, guys, kind of just tiptoes with the football in the backfield instead of just hitting it and exploding once he gets it, and the Tigers are eating it up every time.
Brad, we lost yardage then. I think they blitzed the linebacker, slanted them, and they slanted it correctly. He was right there on the running back, didn't have a chance.
No, we weren't able to cover it. We weren't able to pick the blitz up. We weren't able to cover it, so great play by Northeast.
So Falk's going to have to pass, and now he's going to tuck and run again. Brad, I'm with you. I think he's gun-shy on throwing the football. He's had guys open, just refusing to throw the ball. And so now Falk is shaken up on the play. It's going to be a 3rd down and 15 situation. And the officials are going to call a timeout here as Falk struggling to get back to his feet. Timeout on the field. Let's take it with them. We'll be back with more right after this here on the ICC Sports Network.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
And welcome back as Falk trying to make his way off the field here as the training staff across the way. Nikki and Josh out there checking on him. So it's going to be a 3rd down and 15. The ball is going to be on the 7-yard line, and you got to bring in a new quarterback in this situation. And Hunter Jones, if it's the same second-string quarterback that's come in other situations, will step in here. And, Jim, you kind of talked about it during the break. No pressure.
No pressure, no.
So it's a 3rd down and 15 situation here as the Tigers, you see them fired up if you're watching here on Let'sGoICCTV.com. And right now that punt paying off in a big way. So now it's going to be 3rd down and 15. 11 minutes now in the contest.
Would you throw the ball here, Brad, with a new quarterback?
It would be risky, I can say that.
Yep.
But they don't know what to expect from this new quarterback either. So,
and we get a false start.
Jeez.
Then you put yourself in a bigger hole right there.
So that's going to be a half the distance situation here. Referee's talking it over. And snap infraction. And so now the Indians going to back him up, or the referee's going to back him up, and it's going to be a 3rd down and 18 situation. And so it's going to be a handoff, and it's going to be Brooks breaking off one, lowering his head and bullying his way forward. And a big-time run there by Brooks, but I don't think it's going to be enough for that 1st down, but a big carry. So it should be a 4th down. And see where they mark the football. I can't see the marker, Jim.
I believe it's 4th and 4 right now. Got a punt, Adam. Got a punt.
So that was a gain of 14 on that 3rd and 18 situation. And as you said, Jim, got to get the punt unit on here, see if the defense can find a way to come up with another stop. Snap back's a good one. Nixon's going to step into this one. High kick. Going to drive him back. He fumbles it. Ball's loose, and the Indians have it again. Yes, they do. Wow, do you believe that, folks? Hustling down the field, Anthony Gullidge with the recovery. Wow.
We needed a break in the 4th quarter, and hopefully we got it.
I'm without words.
Give Price Nixon credit. A high punt, a long punt, tough to handle, and we recovered again. We got to take advantage of this, Brad. We got the ball at their 39-yard line all tied up.
Yeah, it's the second time tonight the Indians have been able to do this. We've got to capitalize on the mistakes of Northeast at this point.
So the Indians now get it back out there. Jones staying in at quarterback. First down and 10 here for the Indians. Jones dropping back, wanting to throw, loads up, goes big down the sideline, and just overshoots number 1, J.J. Daniels that time, and I like the play call.
I'm going to say I do not dislike that play call. He's a gunslinger. He came in there and he threw it, stood back there in the pocket and threw the ball, as showing Northeast that he can throw the ball, keep them honest, and if we need to go back to the run, we can.
Guys, let's say this. Hunter Jones started 4 years at Amory quarterback. He is not scared. He's poised. He's ready.
And so it's going to be second down and 10. 9.5 to play here. ICC recovered the fumble after the punt. And that time a bad snap. Jones is going to scramble and run. He's going to slide and, good. I'm going to say good no call by the official as the player for Northeast was diving at the quarterback as soon as just before he started his slide. But another heads-up play there. It was a bad snap that kind of pulled him away from the handoff, and Jones was able to scramble forward and pick up 4.
Good play by Hunter Jones right there. Like you said, it was a bad snap, and he was able to make something out of it.
So third down and 6 now, coming up on 9 minutes of play. Indians with the football, 17-17 now is the score. High snap, Jones somehow finds it. Slings it out to the far side, pass is broken up. It's going to fall incomplete, and that's going to bring up a fourth down and 6.
Threw into coverage there, Mr. Ingram. A little behind him, though, too, the receiver. I mean, you want a better throw if you can. Of course, it was a tough throw to make. But, again, I commend him on standing in there and making the throw.
I agree, and it looks like we're going for it here, 4th and 5 on their 34-yard line here in the fourth quarter. We're all tied up with 8:50 left in the ball game.
They don't know what they're doing. They're
now
mixed
the
up.
Indians mixing it up. And it's going to be Brooks. Brooks trying to get to the sideline, and there's a flag down, and I don't think Hunter Jones got set before the ball was snapped.
He didn't. The play never came on fully in, so now we're sending the punt team in.
So the Indians, they just cannot find a way to cash in.
I was wrong on the down, my fault. You're right. It was third down then. We'd need to punt here and pin them back.
No, it was fourth down. It's going to be 4th down and 11.
I got you. So they had to take the penalty. I got you.
Because it was a procedure penalty, so it was before the snap.
Which is good because we didn't make the first down. They would have gotten the ball there.
And so now it's 4th and 11. And ICC will be on to attempt this Little Caesars punt. Tigers do not have anybody back to return this one. So we're going to see if they're going to try to sail themselves out and try to block this one here. Price awaiting the snap. Needs to be a good one. It's a high one, but he's able to get it. Kick is away, angle towards the sideline. And the ball is going to roll, and then it's going to hit at the 15, and then roll backwards towards the Indians. And so it's going to be first down and 10. 17-17. Still your score here. 8:38 to go in the fourth quarter. This has been a game of opportunities.
Well, what do you expect when you have ICC Northeast? You're going to have it. I mean, it's excitement. And again, these people that came out here tonight, they're getting a game.
No doubt about it. And Brad, it's always close. Seems like it's always close.
And so the official trying to reset the play clock. They eventually do so. As we said, they've had some problems with that throughout, so I don't know if it's malfunctioning or not. So it's going to be first down and 10 here for the Tigers. They'll look to the sideline after surveying the defense. Putt nearly flawless here in the second half. He's going to hand it off in the backfield. The Indians stack him up, but still able to fight forward for a positive gain there. But a nice stop there defensively by the Indians.
Yeah, great job by the inside linebackers to fill the gaps right there and make the play. You got a minimal gain there. Mr. Ingram, what, of 2?
2 yards, 2nd and 8. As Adam mentioned, we run up to 8 minutes here left in the ball game. 17 apiece. ICC 17, Northeast 17. Northeast has the ball. 2nd and 8.
3 receivers on the far side of the field here, 1 near side. Putt looking over the middle, and it's incomplete. And Putt's had a lot more time to throw here throughout the second half. He was under constant duress in the first half, but the Indians haven't been able to get to him here in the second.
Yeah, you don't know if the D-line is wore out. Of course, it looks like we're swapping in and out some players right now, but you don't know if the D-line's wore out right now or not, but they have been on the field a lot.
Especially the second half, no doubt about it.
3rd down and 8. 8:01, the clock is stopped after that complete pass. Putt calling for the play from the sideline. Finally finds the play. 12 seconds as he returns to the line.
Looks like we're running a man-up type D.
Pressure coming. Putt steps up to avoid it, and the pass, is it caught? Yep.
Is it first?
And that's going to be a first down. So a good pass again by Putt, as he's just been money when the Tigers need him the most here in the second half. So first down and 10. Tigers with it. 17-17 is the score. ICC only 10 players on the field defensively, now getting a substitution in late. And it's going to be a handoff in the backfield. ICC trying to get to it. They get the corner. And you hate to think about it right now, guys, but the Indians may need a timeout just to regather themselves. They're not getting enough guys on the field right now. It's going to be a 2nd down and 5 situation. And the Tigers are just making the right calls. They ran the ball to the side where we didn't have that extra player or the one that checked in late that time. So inside 7 minutes to play. 2nd down and 5 is the situation here. Keeping it on the ground one more time. The Indians stack them up, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down and short.
Yeah, great job that time running between the tackles. Our linebackers are filling the gaps. That's what they were doing a while ago, Mr. Ingham. They still did it again. Those edges is where we're kind of running into some issues.
So it's going to be a 3rd down and 3 as the clock continues to roll here. Inside 6.5 to play in the contest. Tigers quickly back to the line of scrimmage. But tried to go with the hard snap cap. The Indians didn't bite on it. Now he's going to step back to the line of scrimmage with 12 seconds on the play clock.
Brad, I'll look for a slant pass, a quick one here.
Instead goes
I'm wrong, they're going deep.
Man there, and almost an amazing one-handed grab. Luckily, though, the Brown jarred that one loose.
Well, that was good coverage by the Indians downfield. Putt put that ball in a great place where only that receiver could catch it, but he was covered.
Really surprised they went big there if they weren't planning on going for it on 4th down.
I like that 3rd and 3. That helped us.
So now a punting situation coming up here. Little Caesars punt. Snapback's a good one. Oh, there was holding off the edge, but no call. This kick is going to hit and run, and are you serious? What a big-time kick, and a missed hold call off the edge has really turned things around here. I tell you what, Indians, you expect that when you're on the road. You're not going to get a whole lot of calls, but the Indians getting some timely calls not called in their favor. So,
well, and I think Coach Cannon wanted the punt returner, and I don't remember the number, and I apologize, but wanted our punt returner to field that punt right there.
Oh, yeah. So the Tigers pin us back inside the 5-yard line as the ball's going to be marked on the 3. Well, do you want to X your name in history? This is how you do it. How about a 97-yard drive to win the ball game here against your rivals in Boonville? 1st down and 10, 5:54 to go here in the 4th quarter. Jones is still your quarterback. You've got Wilson in the backfield to his right. And Wilson's going to get the ball now, cuts it back up the middle. He's going to be hit and knocked down. And a good pickup there. And, guys, that time he exploded with the football once he got it.
Yeah, nice hole right there, Mr. Ingram.
Good blocking by our offensive line. We need that. As Adam mentioned, we're all tied up. 5.5 minutes left in this ball game. What we got, Adam? About 2nd down, 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 after that gain of 5 there by Wilson. Jones still your quarterback here. Wilson still in the backfield. Jones gets the snap. Trying to set up the bubble screen, and it's caught. And the Indians should have the first down, as that was Sangren. Oh, he was just waiting for that line to set up and really never came out. And a pair of Tigers are down on the field. Timeout on the field. We're going to take the timeout with them and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
When I came back to school this year, I brought my bank with me, and the student checking account at First American National Bank was perfect for me. No monthly fees and no minimum balance, and I can manage my money right from the app. I can do all my banking with text messaging if I want, and I can deposit a check just by taking a photo. It's that easy at FAMB.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
My bank followed me to college.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
It's that easy at First American National Bank.
And welcome back. It's actually going to be a 3rd down and 2. We thought it was the first down, but instead they just want to say it's going to be a 3rd down and 2, actually a 3rd down and 1 situation here for the Indians. And so now we're getting set to play here. Jones, still your quarterback. Indians need to get this conversion down here. Jones changing the play at the line of scrimmage. Now comes back up and is going to make some adjustments again. 12 seconds on the play clock. Inside 5 minutes now, and it's going to be a handoff. It's going to be enough for the first down and then some, and a big-time carry for the Indians.
Yeah, great job of blocking right there by the offensive line. Great read. Jones changed the play at the line. Mr. Ingram, great call.
We needed that first down, Brad. Get a little field position here. Got another set of downs. We're all tied up. Clock at 4:45 left in the ball game.
So the Indians will have it first down and 10. Clock is now rolling. Jim mentioned 4:45 to play here. 17-17 is your score. Jones, your quarterback, surveying the defense. Gets the snap, dropping back to throw. Plenty of time, but then the Tigers come in and make the play. You got to throw the football, as Jones was telling his guy to release and go downfield. You don't have that type of time.
Well, he hadn't had, when Falk was in there, he didn't have that type of time, Mr. Ingram. And Jones isn't going to have that type of time. They've got to, when they catch if they're going to have a pass play, it's going to have to be quick pass plays.
And a loss on the play there as the ball now goes back to the 14-yard line. It'll be a 2nd down and 15 situation. Inside 4 minutes of play now. Jones getting the play from the line, getting the play back now. 5 seconds on the play clock. Make it 3. Got to take a timeout.
Got to take a timeout.
And they are going to take a timeout. Well, the Indians have been all discombobulated throughout the second half here, and that was another situation of it there. We're going to take a timeout here from Renaissance Bank and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Why settle for a checking account that just holds your money? Renaissance Rewards Extra gives you so much more. Like savings at more than 400,000 retailers, 24/7 roadside assistance, a cell phone protection plan worth up to $400, $25 in ATM fee refunds per monthly cycle, and a great interest rate when you meet 3 easy qualifications. Get extra today at rewardsextra.com. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
And welcome back. Got a little bit of a battle of the band going here early in Boonville. You'll want to stick around for that at the conclusion of the game tonight. A tradition between the two outstanding bands is to have that battle of the band at the end of the conclusion of this one. But we still got some time to go in this one, guys. 3:43 to play. It's 17-17. 2nd down and 15 for ICC. And the Indians have just been out of sorts offensively. Can't find anything to stay in rhythm. And so this is a big play here on 2nd down and 15.
Yeah, Mr. Ingram, you don't have to get all 15 right here, though. That's what they need to understand.
Let's get a positive play, make it manageable. 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4.
The Indians had to burn a timeout to avoid the delay of game. Jones, your quarterback, in for injured Dylan Falk. Gets the snap. Thought about throwing, then thought about running, then thought about throwing again, and you just don't have the time to do that, guys. And that's another sack there for the Tigers. And now it's going to bring up a third down and possibly 20 coming up here.
Indecisiveness, I mean, you could see, and give Northeast defense credit.
Right.
They have had both of our quarterbacks off kilter tonight.
Third down and 21. And they're going to try to throw a little bubble screen here. This is going to be Wilson, and Northeast just loaded everybody back, said you got to get 21. We're going to lay back, see what you do, let you throw it underneath. And then it's going to be a 4th and long situation now.
I believe Northeast just used their first timeout. They did.
So a timeout on the field taken here by the Tigers. Let's take it with them here from Davis Ford. Back with more, 17-17, as the Indians will have it 4th down and long when we come back out of the timeout.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small town dealership, small town prices.
And welcome back out of the timeout there taken by the Tigers. Want to try to conserve as much time as they can here. It's going to be a 4th down and 13 situation for the Indians. A Little Caesars punt coming up here in a dangerous spot of the field. So Nixon will get ready to kick this one away. Looks like Cobb is back to accept this punt. This punt booming. And it's going to clear everyone out of the way. It's going to take an ICC roll, and he's going to pick it up. And now he's going to try to get down the field. He's got a block, and it's eventually going to be ran out of bounds. Well, I think ICC players may have thought he called fair catch. He did not. He told everybody to get out of the way, let the ball hop up, and got the perfect hop that time, ran it downfield. And now the Tigers cooking with grease with 2:41 to go in the contest. 17-17 is the score, and they've got outstanding field position as the ball is going to go to the 31-yard line, where it'll be a 1st down and 10.
On our 31, Adam, they got 2 timeouts. Clock is not in play right here now, Brad. We got to play great defense.
Yeah, defense needs to play big here. This is where you hope you could find another turnover and take advantage of this turnover. ICC's had plenty of opportunities with some mistakes that Northeast has made. We need them to make one more, Mr. Ingram.
No doubt about it. Defense needs to make some big plays right here.
Well, the referees are heading over to the Northeast sideline and not really sure what they're talking about here. And they got to get a ball out. Maybe they're bringing a ball to the opposite side. I don't know. Ball boy is running across the field right now for Northeast. That's peculiar. Never seen that before in the game of football. I guess they're getting them across in case they need to hurry up and get one in on both sides of the field. 2:41 to play. Putt, your quarterback for the Tigers. It's going to be a handoff in the backfield. The Indians stack him up for a second, but a surge makes it a solid pickup there for about 3, maybe 4 on 1st down.
Yeah, no reason for them to go away from the run right there, Mr. Ingram. They got 2 timeouts, plenty of time down here.
So they're going to say a gain of 5 on the play. 2nd down and 5 now here for the Tigers. No reason to panic if you're Northeast. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts. Give is again right up the middle. Bounces it to the outside. Missed tackles by the Indians at the line of scrimmage. And that's going to be a 1st down for the Tigers.
Brad, we got to stack the line. They're just going to run the football until we stop them. They're setting up for a field goal or trying to run it in for a touchdown. I don't think they're throwing it. We got to stop the run right now.
Yeah, I mean, we got a key on the run right now. That's what they're doing because they're going to try to take the clock down as far as they can because they think they're in field goal range. So, really, I mean, they could score a touchdown, like you say, Mr. Ingram, or they could keep running this ball, and it's fine with them.
So it's going to be a 1st down and 10. Ball is on the 16-yard line of the Indians. Tigers with it, trying to drive and come away some late game heroics in this one. Handoff again, right up the middle. Indians can't bring him to the ground and finally do so. I tell you what, if Putt keeps that one that time, guys, he's to the house. So you got to keep a cheater on that backside, if you will, to watch that quarterback keeper.
Adam there, no hurry. Second down.
Second down and 10, maybe no gain on the play.
Right.
Coming up on a minute to play now in the contest. 17-17, ICC Northeast. Northeast with the ball. It's on the 16-yard line.
If we stop this run here, we might use a timeout so the clock doesn't run all the way down before they kick it.
And it's going to be a handoff in the backfield. He gets around the corner, gets a block, but a big-time hit there
Got a flag
on the corner.
back here.
There is a flag down. Flag down on the field. Boy, if this one goes against Northeast, this one could be huge here, guys.
I think it's going to be holding. It is.
That's
It is. They're going to back them up in this situation. And, oh, man, just untimely penalty there for the Tigers. That's going to back them up a little bit more now. 44 seconds in the game. 17-17 is your score. Tigers with the football. It's going to be at the 26-yard line, where it's going to be second down and 20 for the Tigers. Well, the Indians have got them in second and third and long situations, but the Tigers have been able to pull a Houdini act and found a way to get out of them. Can they do it again? Clock is now rolling. Putt the quarterback. Second down and 20. Ball at the 26-yard line of the Indians. Tigers with it. Handoff right up the middle. And they're going to hit it and drop him. And they're going to take a timeout. No, the clock continues to run here. They're going to let this thing possibly run all the way down as far as possible.
They're confident in the leg.
Brad, that's 42-yard field goal right now.
And now they're going to take a timeout with 17 seconds to play. It's going to be third down and 20 when we come back out of this break. Don't go anywhere, folks. Back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
High school seniors, make your plan to join us for Fall Preview Day at Itawamba Community College. Voted the #1 community college in the state 4 years in a row, come see what all ICC has to offer you and your future from faculty members within the program of your interest. Registration is open now for October the 21st and 22nd and November the 4th and 12th. Limited spots are available and they're filling up fast, so sign up today at iccms.edu/preview days. Itawamba Community College, the best start here.
And welcome back out of the timeout. Third down and 20. 17 seconds to play here in the fourth quarter. ICC 17, Northeast 17. The Tigers do have one more timeout. Both teams still have one timeout left in the game here. Putt, your quarterback. Going two receivers far side now, getting another receiver checking in late here.
They take a deep shot here. I said deep. They could take a shot at the end zone, I guess is what I'm saying.
So 17 seconds to go. Third down and 20 for the Tigers. And we've got a penalty here on the Tigers.
That's hurting them. I'm telling you what now, Mr. Ingram, they're making mistakes. We keep saying that. They have given us so much.
They've given us opportunity. This is going to be now what this calls, if we stop them on this next play with no gain, is 47-yard field goal.
Boy, that was tough there. False start or snap infraction called there. Third down and 25 now as the ball is marked back to the 30-yard line. 17 seconds to play. 17-17 is your score, ICC and Northeast. The Tigers do still have one more timeout left here, so you got to think, if anything, they go to the sideline, because I don't know if they've got enough time to get down the field and spike it to try to set up a last-second field goal. Putt gets the snap, dials up, throws to the side. It's going to be a jump ball and caught. The ICC defender got bumped and stopped on the route, and the Tigers haul that one in for the touchdown with 11 seconds to play. You got to stay with the guy that time.
Yep.
Like I said, you can't trust the official to call anything in that situation. And I'm going to reference that by saying I think the call, that there was no call, was the right call. But as a secondary guy for the Indians, you can't give up on the play.
Brad, I did not want you to be correct, but you were correct. They threw the bomb and made it.
So a 30-yard touchdown pass, waiting the extra point, is up, and it's good. Do the Indians have a miracle left in them here with 11 seconds to play? 24-17, Northeast takes the lead. Let's take a break and be back with more right after this here on the ICC Sports Network.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small town dealership, small town prices.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Indians need a miracle as it's 24-17 with 11 seconds to play. A 30-yard touchdown pass to, I believe it was Dallas Payne from Carter Putt, has put the Tigers up 24-17 as we get ready for this First American National Bank kickoff here. Do they go deep with it? They have been popping up the kicks here of late. We'll see what they elect to do. Imagine it's going to be a little squib kick. No, they're going to boot this one away. And there's a flag down. The Indians have too many people on the field that time. That's the only flag it could be. So the officials are going to talk this one over here.
Told me Sean Canyon might be on them.
Is it a legal procedure? Or?
I don't know. The flag was thrown way back here.
Way back here, though.
In this situation. See if we can hear it.
It is against them.
Okay, so only 3 players to the one of the sides of the kicker. Unusual that it was spotted all the way back here. So we'll do it again.
You might have a chance to run this one out unless they pop it up. They kick it deep now, we got a chance.
So they're going to re-kick this First American National Bank kickoff here. Again, ICC. Well, we've seen some crazy things happen in this rivalry, in this league. Well, we need some of that craziness to happen tonight here in Boonville for the Indians to try to find a way to make this next 11 seconds exciting here. 24-17, Northeast with the lead. This kick is going to be driven, and it's going to still go into the back of the end zone on a hop. And ICC now will have it 1st and 10 with 11 seconds left. They got to go a long way with it, guys. And if you're Northeast, well, you got to, first thing you do is locate Shamar Sangling. He's been the big target for the Indians this season. You got to know where he is, and then if you catch it in the middle of the field, do we get the lateral situation and just flip it all around and see what happens here? So 11 seconds left in the game. ICC coming from the sidelines. 1st down and 10. They trail it 24-17 here in the 4th quarter. Jones is your quarterback. We've seen him throw a 76-yard touchdown already once this season.
You need a quick strike and a timeout. That's it. But you can't hold it that long. And you can't fall down.
Throw it away, and the Tigers are going to dot the I's, cross the T's, and return that interception for a touchdown to make the paper look a little different in the morning as there's 1 second left on the clock. And guys, they're celebrating. Flags are flying. But I'm going to tell you this right now. If you're the Tigers, you take the penalty.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. And our receiver fell down. Yeah. That's what happened,
Well,
so it's an easy pick six.
They jumped the route either way, so it's going to be awaiting the extra point here as that pick six on that last heave there by the Indians makes it a 30-17 now contest, and the officials over there talking this one over, and we invite you to stay tuned for the Renaissance Bank post-game report as this one is wrapped up in blue and gold, or blue and, no, not blue at all.
Black and
gold. Guys, let's give credit. And a lot of people say it. Sometimes I'm a little bit too harsh whenever I give credit where credit's due, but Northeast handed our butts to us here in the second half.
Second half, they outplayed us, let's be honest. They played. Carter Putt was magnificent playing quarterback. We mentioned he had 150 yards in the third quarter. They had 100 yards in the first half. Carter Putt has been outstanding third and fourth quarter.
Yeah, he's thrown for over 200 because I know he threw that 30-yard touchdown pass to put him up 24-17. So
on every player is what they're called. Unsportsmanlike conduct on every player on the Northeast
team. And the Northeast fans are cheering. Hey, I tell you what, if I'm Northeast, here's the thing. I don't care.
I think they just called unsportsmanlike conduct on everybody, and I think me and Mr. Ingram just got one.
We did.
Well, here's the thing.
I apologize.
Here's what makes this so dangerous, though. Was there anybody else for the Tigers that already had that unsportsmanlike penalty? Because if there was, then they're not available for next week. They've already had one player ejected. That's just a technicality, though.
Yeah, me and Mr. Ingram only got one,
yeah,
so we'll be available next week.
I got two, so I won't be.
The next second, I'm not going to get another one, okay?
So snap is high, the kick is up, and the kick is good. So it's 31-17. Let's keep it here, guys, with one more second left to play. We're getting ready for this First American National Bank kickoff from the Tigers. And again, we invite you to stay tuned. At the conclusion of this one, we'll have the Renaissance Bank post-game report coming your way here. We'll take a look at some Little Caesars instant replays. We'll have some Samstown Markets final stats, and we'll name our Sonic star of the game. And I'm going to put that on the two of you guys to figure that out. As the Indians, guys, in this situation with one second left, you're down 31-17. Catch the kick, take a knee, get off the field.
Yeah.
And don't let anything else happen.
Right. We don't want to have anything happen where some players start jawing each other.
Yeah.
Just, take a knee. We're not going to win the game. Show good sportsmanship. There's no reason to try to run it back and people getting a pile up and start fighting.
So awaiting this First American National Bank kickoff here from Northeast. And I like this side by Northeast. They're not going to run down the field. The ball's going to go out of bounds.
I like that too. Now let's take a knee.
I don't know if they purposely kicked that one out of bounds.
I like it so nobody gets hurt.
Yeah. So ICC will come out, and
they don't need any more unsportsmanlike.
No, yeah. I agree.
Yeah. So they'll have one more play, and we'll see if the Indians elect to load up and see if they can make something happen, or if they're just going to simply come out and take the knee in this situation. Well, you can tell it's a dejected ICC alumni and foundation broadcast booth. We'll take a break and try to come back and find some positives in the Renaissance Bank postgame report as the Indians take the field here. And now Northeast, they're taking a timeout to celebrate on the sideline. So they're trying to drink in this moment. Well, we talked about staying classy to not so much now as they take a timeout with 1 second left, leading 31-17 to celebrate a little bit. Hopefully the coaches did take the time to say, guys, don't do anything stupid.
I hope that's what they're doing. Say, hey, let's show good sportsmanship. We've won the game. Let's show some class out here.
So 1 second left in this one. Jones, your quarterback. And the Indians are simply going to keep this one on the ground to Daniels. He will stumble forward, and that will do it. Your final score here from Boonville, Northeast completely dominates the second half and picks up the 31-17 win over the Indians, third in a row for Northeast over ICC. We'll take a break and come back with the Renaissance Bank postgame report from Boonville right after this.
Playing on tour takes years of dedication, hours of practice, focused precision, and nerves of steel. That's how you become great at the game, but not how you should bank. That's why Allie Ewing chose Renaissance Bank. Their easy-to-use app makes banking a breeze, no matter where she is. Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
They used to call me Sir Sauce back in the day.
I knew you was going to claim
Sir
that.
Sauce a lot. You know.
Will is the sauciest
guy they know. Well, when I used to date your auntie,
huh?
she said I was saucy.
Sonic Crave Cheeseburger. You a saucy cat, man.
If I crave something, I have to have it.
So what are you craving? Like, what do you crave?
Attention, apparently. Look at him all sitting in the middle.
I know, right? It is really awkward. You just chose to sit there.
Sonic Crave Cheeseburger.
Look at this new crazy calzone from those brainiacs at Little Caesars. It's a pepperoni pizza surrounded by a calzone crust. Little Caesars got us again.
Is it more pizza or more calzone?
I don't know. What do you think, Pizza Bot?
Pizza, calzone, both. Confused. Pizza, calzone, both. Tell my wife. Bleep bloop.
Oh, we're not Big Pizza. We're Little Caesars. The new crazy calzone for $8.49.
Pizza.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
Why settle for a checking account that just holds your money? Renaissance Rewards Extra gives you so much more. Like savings at more than 400,000 retailers, 24/7 roadside assistance, a cell phone protection plan worth up to $400, $25 in ATM fee refunds per monthly cycle, and a great interest rate when you meet 3 easy qualifications. Get extra today at rewardsextra.com. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here for the Renaissance Bank postgame report. Your final score, Northeast 31, ICC 17. Northeast scores with 11 seconds left in the game on a 30-yard touchdown pass, and then score on a pick six to just dot the I's, cross the T's, if you will, in tonight's victory over the Indians, as we're going to take a look back at some of those first half highlights being brought to you by Little Caesars here in Fulton. We do want to remind you that those replays are being brought to you by our friends over at Little Caesars in Fulton. Next time you're looking for something hot and ready, look no further than Little Caesars, located on 1405 South Adams Street, right there in Fulton. I tell you what, guys, I ate lunch right around 11 today and haven't had anything since. So one of those new calzones sounds really good right about now.
You think they'll come up here and deliver it to you?
I wish they would. So let's take a look at some of those highlights. But, guys, just recap it and let's talk about it. What you think? You mean your final thoughts on the game?
Well, I've got a few stats here that Will Simmons, again, did a great job for us tonight. Just quickly to highlight Northeast, 404 total yards, ICC 197 total yards. Carter Putt, heck of a game. 295 yards passing, 2 TDs, rushing, 31 attempts for Northeast, 109 yards. So you had a 295-yard passer and putt, as well as their rushing was over 100 yards, almost, like I say, 109 yards. So ICC, 197 total yards, as I said. And, of course, the pass was 58 total, which was opposite of what we have been seeing out of the Etowama offense lately. And then, of course, rushing, we had 139 total. So that's where I'm going to go. You know, Mr. Ingram, when you have a game like this, a lot of emotion. Etowama came in, you know, we knew we hadn't won the last 2, I think, or 3, 2. And, you know, this is the one you want to win every year. And when you have this type of game, it's hard to find a positive sometimes. But there is a positive, in my opinion, and that is the rushing attack of Etowama came back tonight. You had R.J. Wilson with 76 yards total rushing, and then, of course, Jamal Brooks with 55, and that gave us a total of 139 on the ground. We haven't been doing that. So our offensive line did a great job up front to block the defenders of the defensive line and the linebackers of Northeast, and our running backs did a good job of finding the holes.
I agree with you, Brad, and I'm going to have to give credit to Northeast. If you look at the stats at the end of the first half, each team had 100 yards roughly total offense. Look at it at the end of the second half, they got 300 yards the second half, so they had 400. We only got 100 more and had 200. They deserve to win the ball game. You got to give them credit. We need to build off, our running attack, and this is a tough time right now. You, as coaches, as players, you got to put it behind you. You got to get ready for next week. You got to keep a positive attitude. You got to keep working hard. Yes, this is disappointing, but let's be honest. Northeast deserved to win tonight. They deserve to win the football game.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It is disappointing, and that's what you hope that they've got to put behind them. I know, again, this is a big one to put behind you. It's a big one to swallow. Hey, they're going to need a lot of milk of magnesia and Pepto-Bismol next week to get down their bellies to get over this. And they should, rightfully so. But no matter what, at the end of the day, they got to turn the corner. They got to get ready for next week. And again, we'll face an opponent next week that'll be tough. But the thing, too, is that I know our coaches are going to go back and look at game film. They're going to go back and look at this game. All of the opportunities and the chances that Northeast gave us, the freebies that we couldn't take advantage of, Mr. Ingram.
The 2 fumble punts. We had excellent opportunities to take advantage of that, and we didn't, unfortunately.
That game recap is brought to you by Sam's Town Market. Sam Ferris and the rest of the crew at Sam's Town Market proudly serve some of the best meat and produce around Northeast Mississippi, along with a wide variety of specialty items. So you want to stop by and visit Sam's Town Market, located at 3325 North Highway 371. It's located right there in the heart of Manatee. Well, guys, I've given you a chance to kind of think about it during the break, and it's going to be a tough choice tonight, especially in a 31-17 loss here to the rivals of Northeast, and we got to pick a Sonic star of the game. Now, fans, don't forget to download the Sonic app to get great specials that are not offered to the general public. So many great savings that we can't name them all right now. Melissa Dunn and all the fine folks at Sonic are happy to sponsor ICC Athletics here on the ICC Sports Network. They're also hiring. So if you're looking for a job, whether it be part-time, full-time, day shift, night shift, whatever, all positions are available. Just hit the big red button, ask for an application, and one of the fine members out there at the Sonic of Fulton will bring that your way. All right, guys, what do you think on Sonic Star of the game?
It's going to be R.J. Wilson, Jamal Brooks combo there. Give it to them as the rushing attack went over 139. Well, I had 139 total rushing yards tonight. Again, R.J. was 76 total, and then Jamal adding 55 on top of it. And both of them had a TD, too, so I didn't mention that earlier, too, a TD on the ground each. So, again, I'm going to say the rushing attack of those two, the duo, that's our stars of the game.
Brad, I agree with you totally. We ran the ball well, and we thought we were rolling there. We had a 14-3 lead at halftime, running the football in the first half, and it just got away from us second half, and give Northeast credit.
We would like to thank tonight's sponsors, Renaissance Bank, Davis Ford, Sonic of Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Little Caesars, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, Cagle Eye Center, the Bank of Okolona, ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, the ICC BSU, Tommy Morgan Real Estate Agent, Ricky Murphy. You've got Max Holmes and Sam's Town Market in Manatee, two of our newest sponsors here sponsoring tonight's action. Your Indians will be back in action next Thursday at Mississippi Delta. The First American National Bank opening kick is scheduled for 7 p.m. The game will be available on Let'sGoICCTV.com, the Red Channel, and Super Talk Tupelo 101.9 FM, starting with the Davis Ford pregame show at 6:30. Remember, for updates on all 11 of ICC's intercollegiate athletic programs, visit Let'sGoICC.com and follow Let's Go ICC on your favorite social media platform. So, for Brad Boggs, Jim Ingram, Lee Adams, Raphael Henry, Kim Dill, and all the great folks back there at Super Talk Tupelo, thank you for taking time out of your Thursday evening to join us for this presentation of ICC Athletics. So long for Boonville, where your Indians fall by the final score of 31-17 to Northeast. Have a blessed evening, and as always, Roll Tribe.
Playing on tour takes years of dedication, hours of practice, focused precision, and nerves of steel. That's how you become great at the game, but not how you should bank. That's why Allie Ewing chose Renaissance Bank. Their easy-to-use app makes banking a breeze, no matter where she is. Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
Here, you can be your best. The best train here. Learn here. Succeed here. Perform here. Win here. Thrive here. Itawamba Community College. The best start here.